Coming out of turns 3 and 4. Chad White on the bottom. William Duff on the top. Checkered flag in the air. Who's going to win? It's William Duff. No, look out. He just junked it. Look out. Oh, my God. World's #1 streaming service. Hutchinson Motorsports TV. On the call tonight. On your feet. Off your seats. It's about to go green. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live here tonight. We are out west in Las Vegas with the Door-to-Door Cup Series presented by Mars Properties. In the booth with me here tonight, the one, the only, Christian Taylor.
Hello, everybody. Christian Taylor here. Looking forward to some Las Vegas action here in the Door-to-Door Cup Series. Very exciting race in the NASCAR Cup Series. The GOAT, Denny Hamlin, bringing home his 61st win. Who's going to win here tonight? It's going to be season points leader so far, Trevin Baxter or Alan Duggar, who's trailing closely behind him in second place.
It's going to be interesting for sure to see how this all plays out. We had a heck of a cup race earlier tonight. Let's see if Door-to-Door can do the same.
Absolutely, Blake. We're looking at 3 winners on the season so far here, kind of like the Cup Series. Trevor Baxter, of course, has that 2 wins, excuse me. Chris Essery, I believe he stole one at Daytona, was it? And then Ryan Stenoff was the other one with another win. Is we gonna have a new winner here tonight, Blake, or is Trevor Baxter, who's been on a tear this season, gonna win another?
I don't know. Trevor Baxter has to be the favorite for sure, but I think we got some cars on the track here for some qualifying action. Let's take a look who is out there. Looks like we got Michael Kurdzalik in the 41 machine from Louisville, Kentucky, taking the green flag for some qualifying action.
Can't wait to see how qualifying turns out here at Vegas. This is a very competitive lead when it comes to qualifying. You got to be fast.
Roland Collette out here in that number 9 machine from Dawsonville, Georgia, and he's looking pretty good, and that number 9's looking pretty good itself there as well.
It's definitely a good-looking machine there. Hopefully he could bring some fun to Dawsonville, Georgia. Their cup driver couldn't today.
Yeah, that's a BSR Racing number 9 machine, Roland Collette, taking his green flag, starting some qualifying action. And, folks, we appreciate you tuning in here, spending your Sunday night right here on the world's #1 streaming service. Be sure, click that like button, subscribe to the channel. And, Christian, rumor has it there's a new website on the internet. Is that right?
There is a new website on the internet. It's HutchinsonMotorsportsTV.com, your one-stop place to go. If you're looking for our Discord, HutchinsonMotorsportsTV.com will get you there. If you're looking for our Cup Series, HutchinsonMotorsportsTV.com will get you there. If you're looking for our schedule, what we got going on in real life, Blake in his underwear, HutchinsonMotorsportsTV.com is the place to be.
It's the only website you need to have, honestly, Christian. After we went live, I ended up just well, excuse that there, folks. We got some storms outside here, so if we lose connection, that would be why, but I think we'll be all right. We'll just have to wait and see as Alan Duggar wraps up his qualifying action on the pole.
Absolutely. You should see the radar over Blake right now. Me and Jesse are Jesse way more than me. He's got me into it, but weather nerds we are. Jesse is the weather nerd. If Jesse's worried about your area, you should be worried about your area. And Jesse's not too worried about Blake's tornado risk, but you never know when the power might go out on him.
Yeah, well, if you just heard that thunder and lightning bolt. Yeah, if you heard that thunder lightning bolt come off, that was pretty close, Christian. And I will add to our viewers at home, right before I started live, our tornado sirens were going off as well.
Yeah. I heard them, ladies and gentlemen, and you heard that thunderstorm. Jesse, holy hell in the chat. Connor Gerard isn't worried about your weather, though. He's just hoping somebody doesn't tie Dylan here tonight.
Oh, well, thanks, Connor. Thanks for the concern. But Joshua Switzer out here out of Berwick, Pennsylvania in the 13th position. Right, it looks like he's going to be in about the middle of the pack. And then, Christian, I think that's basically most of the field. We still got a few stragglers out there. 88 Clayton Cyrus wrapping it up. We got Pacey Wygent heading out onto the track. Colt Huff as well. And, Christian, I think Colt's got a new paint scheme he was telling me about.
Absolutely. Look at that thing there. Jerky Boys. Last week he was in the primer color car, if I remember right. Right, Blake?
Oh, yeah. Last week he actually brought the test car out here, and he was racing it.
Yeah, doing pretty good at first, though. But, right now he's going to put that car on the track to qualify in, currently running 7th. Right now, 2nd place in points standings. Alan Duggar is on the pole. Gonna see if Randy Belk has anything to say about Alan Duggar staying on top of the pole there as he's coming around, currently 10th in position as he's completing his 2nd lap.
Yeah, Randy Belk, I mean, he's always got a lot of speed, Christian. He's certainly going to be one to watch here in that 33 machine out of Athens, Tennessee. He's going through turns 3 and 4 for the final time. Let's hop on board, see what kind of lap time he's going to set for us. Oh, might have tapped the wall there, Christian. The lap might be disallowed. Let's take a look as he crosses the line. Yep, disallowed that lap. That looked like it was going to be a heater as well, so that's unfortunate for Randy Belk.
Yeah, definitely unfortunate for him there. Is I don't know too many more people going to be on the track. That
I
might
think
be
it's
it for qualifier.
official. I think we can go ahead and call it, ladies and gentlemen. Quick timer, Alan Duggar on the top of the board, a 28.944. He's a 10th faster than 2nd.
Literally 2nd place. Daniel Bess, Roland Collette, Isaac Therese, and Danny Carpenter. Isaac Therese, I'm going to comment on him. He's sitting 3rd in points right now with his, hasn't had a win this season, but 2 top 5s. So starting the season off strong. We're going to go gridding, Blake.
Absolutely, ladies and gentlemen, it is just about time to get going. We are here at Las Vegas. Big shout out to our channel sponsors, Bubba Myers Custom Designs, Juicy Spider Studios, 2 of the best in the business. Be sure to check them out. You can actually get a hold of both of them through the Juicy Spider Studios X, formerly known as Twitter. But it is time to get gridded up here, Christian. I'm pumped up. What about you?
I'm ready.
We're waiting for some of these guys to get on the track. Christian, my pet peeve is these guys that like screwing around in the pits for the 2-minute grid time.
But, they have 2 minutes. Why not grid up at 1:55?
Absolutely. They certainly should. I think there should be a penalty if you don't. But all right, we're going to go ahead and get started. It is time. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time. We are out west, Las Vegas Motor Speedway, door-to-door Cup Series on the world's #1 streaming service, Hutchinson Motorsports TV. Appreciate you tuning in, spending your Sunday night right here. It is time to get gridded up. On your front row in the pole position in the number 12 machine, last season's champion, Alan Duggar. On his outside, it's the 5 machine of Daniel Best.
Moving on back to row number 2, you find a number 9 machine of Roland Collette. To his outside, the number 20, Isaac Therese.
Heading into row number 3 on the inside, and the number 28 machine, Danny Carpenter, on his outside with the Mars Properties on the car. It's a 66, Shane Parrish.
Row number 4, you find the number 25 machine, Colt Huff. To his outside, Red Snapper Racing's number 41, Michael Kershling.
Row number 5 on the inside, gonna be the 8 of Michael Reeves. On his outside, the 33, Randy Belk.
Row number 6, you find the number 7, Scott Jones. To his outside, the 13 of Nicholas Godsey.
Row 7, you got Stephen Bird in the 14 on the inside, the 29 of James Nesta on the outside.
Row number 8, you find Joshua Schweitzer in the number 16 machine. To his outside, the 15 of Ken Campbell.
Row 9 on the inside, ladies and gentlemen, in the 24 machine, it's Dr. Professor Will Hewitt, MD LLC, Dr. Junior FF in the 24 machine. On his outside, the 22, Travis Hollins. And Christian, that's all we got time for here tonight.
But you didn't say my favorite driver.
Well, why is that, Christian?
They're slow, they're junk, they're in the back. We got to worry about what's up front here tonight, and that is the 12 of Alan Duggar leading the field to the Juicy Spider. Starting zone, Blake's going to take us green.
We are ready to roll. Pace car is in. Field is set. Here in Vegas as they roll towards the Juicy Spider restart zone. Green flag in the air. We are underway.
Here comes Alan Duggar for the first time through the triangle with Daniel Best to the outside. They are side by side behind them as somebody's trying to poke it 3 wide down there on the bottom as we head into turns 1 and 2. We are clean and green here at Las Vegas.
We are with our eyes in the sky. The Bubba Myers Custom Designs Blimp. Bubba Myers might be in outer space, Christian. We're way up here.
Yeah, he's. I guess there's a flight limit over the track. He's got to be up there. But here comes Roland Collette on the outside, rolling coal, or like he's driving a diesel out there. Alan Duggar trying to defend. Roland Collette looking to the outside, going to fall in behind them. We saw there in the NASCAR Cup Series race tonight, that high side was dominant. It seemed like if somebody was on the outside, you just couldn't get around them.
And when we drop back, take a look at the 66 machine, scored as a 68. Shane Parrish with the Mars Properties. Good-looking orange car here, currently in the 5th position, about to get past there by the 25, it looks like.
That's the 25 of Colt Huff, looking good here tonight. Again, he ran the primered-up car last week, up front most of the night here. We're going to go on board with the 28 of Danny Carpenter, running 7th right now. He is from Mad Dog Motorsports.
Clean and green still here tonight as we check out the right rear suspension cam on Danny Carpenter. Look at that beautiful decal on the back of this car.
Absolutely. The only way it could get better is if it had a .com on it, but we can't knock Hutchinson Motorsports TV. If you put it on your car, automatically, we had everybody banging the wall there, right? That decal didn't help the horsepower of staying out of the wall, but sure does make your car faster as we're focusing back in on the number 68 is Shane Parrish.
In the chat, Christian, we got a great comment. Brandon Sanders Racing letting us know best broadcast out there. We appreciate you, Brandon. Appreciate you tuning in. We love watching your team out here. Always doing well every single week here in the Door to Door Cup Series.
Alan Duggar still out front, worked himself up a 0.3 of a second lead, leading or Roland Collette through the trial. Where they go, they're side by side for 5th right now. But other than that, we're trying to get single foul out racing. Going to kick some laps off here in stage 1, 43 laps.
Hey, Christian, let's drop back. How about this? Ken Campbell, not with his best qualifying outing of the season, currently in the 15th position. He's got some work to do to get up front.
Some work to do indeed. And speaking of work to do, I'm looking for our championship leader, Trevor Baxter. Is he even here tonight, Blake? I don't see him.
Oh, no, maybe he used a provisional. Maybe you can double check that. Hopefully, at least use a provisional, or I don't know. We'll have to wait and see.
There is no Trevor Baxter in the provisionals, so I don't know what happened. Maybe he wasn't expecting to leave tonight. Maybe he's allowed to request one after the race. I'm not sure, but Alan Duggar is seeing what you want to see as the race leader. That's clean air out front. And look at Junkin Spider in the chat, rooting on Chris S3. Brandon Sanders talking about the best broadcast out there. We do appreciate that. Connor Gerard, as always, in the chat. Rick Therese, we have all kinds of fans in the stands here for Hutchinson Motorsports TV. 30 watching now, Blake, but I don't understand. There's only 11 likes.
That's math is not adding up for sure, but take a look, Christian, on your board. We got a new feature here on Hutchinson Motorsports TV. Got the RPM counter, the miles per hour. We're even showing the gear. I mean, these drivers were trying to hide this info from us like they do in real life. Well, we said that ain't happening, bud.
Nope. Seeing what the driver is seeing on their dash, basically, the only thing you don't see is what their gas pedal or brakes doing. But iRacing, for some reason, decides to leave that out of the equation.
Oh, don't worry, Christian. We'll get to that one of these days.
The 5 of Daniel Best running 3rd here tonight, drilling the best he can with what he's got dealt here, down 1 position from where he started.
Well, this is the cleanest race of the season so far by far, Christian. I mean, we talked earlier off air, and I mentioned I figured this would kind of be one of those clean races. Once we get going and everybody's spaced out, we see some long green runs.
Yeah, but one thing we got to be looking forward to is the stage. It's going to be breaking some stuff up here tonight, Blake.
And, Christian, your favorite driver right now running in the 27th position. Take a look.
Chris Chiapopoulos. Did we ever get confirmation on the pronunciation?
No, I've been trying for weeks, Christian. This guy, he either doesn't watch, doesn't care. I don't know.
Well, we're going to do the best we can. Chicago, Illinois' own. You know, when I think of Chicago, Illinois, I think of CM Punk, the wrestler, myself. I don't know about you, Blake.
That's not exactly what I think of when I think of Chicago, Christian.
Well, you know, there isn't much else good that come from Chicago.
Not at all. And, Christian, I tell you what, Drunken Spider, he's been shooting me messages nonstop. He is just dying to fly this drone around. So let's take a look. Oh, yes, get hold of us.
He's blowing my phone up saying, tell Blake to put the drone on. Tell Blake now.
Oh, my God. Okay, Drunken, go ahead. Go ahead and connect it.
Yeah, okay. There he goes. Drunken? You out there?
Hang on, folks. Looks like my
Drunken.
far chase cam's gone, so I'm going to have to manually do this. Give me one moment here, folks. All right, we got a connection. Drunken Spider. Looks like he's got a drone connection, Christian.
There he's go. He's flying around Chris Essery, who's rocking the Kiss machine here tonight. Look at that car.
Boy, Drunken Spider, you've been dying to show this thing off, and hopefully he doesn't get hit by that Ford Mustang on the inside. This is some tight quarters racing here, Christian.
Is he trying to land it on the hood of the Mustang while he... Okay, the Mustang's gone.
Oh,
so he can't
now
do
I
that.
see why he's been dying to connect this drone, Christian. Look at that right rear there.
Oh, yeah, and he's going to zoom in on it, too.
Of course he is. Okay, Drunken, that's close enough.
Oh, my gosh, he's within inches of it.
My goodness, get away! Oh, oh my goodness, that's what he was dying to show us, Christian, right there. Juicy Spider Studios, folks, head on over. Juicy Spider Studios on X.
Did that camera's battery just die and it fell on the track?
I have no clue. Hopefully that's not the case, but Chris Essery right now running in the 17th position. But we go back out front, still Alan Duggar from Pineville, Louisiana. You know, last season's points champion, looking like he might be the champion of Las Vegas here tonight as well.
Absolutely. Las Vegas Motor Speedway said we couldn't put cameramen on the track tonight. It was horrible. We do got them on the walls, and we got somebody standing in the infield, though, as you just see there. But that's about as best as we could do it in Las Vegas.
There you go. Take a look, Christian.
Within inches. This guy's standing on the edge.
This guy's leaning over the edge. I like this guy. Give him a promotion.
All right. Well, then we have to pay him, Blake. I don't know. Look at this guy. So got some people up here on the exit going to be right under the edge of the wall.
Wait a minute. We're paying these guys?
Oh, I mean, if they make it a month, we are.
Well, never mind. Don't give him a promotion then.
Okay.
Boy, we got some great racing, though. Looks like we see a three-wide battle up towards the front, and here it is. These three duking it out right now for what I believe is the, fifth position.
Absolutely. They're pushing it now. Some people trying to make their way up to the front. This is lap 15, though, so I don't know if pushing right now is going to be the best move as we're looking back from the number 13 machine of Nicholas Godsey in the 5th position, looking back to the 6th, which is going to be Danny Carpenter.
I mean, Christian, there's only like 80% of the race left. I mean, you could just pull Kyle Larson and try and junk a guy for the lead.
Absolutely. I don't think Kyle Larson made a clean pass all weekend, Blake. I mean, even in the Xfinity Series, you know, he's going to door to 96 out of the way, which is Anthony Alfredo, you know, just doing the best he can up there and then going to get doored the hell out of for, you know, to go from 7th to 1st in one lap because Kyle Larson's not that good to pass cleanly, right?
Yeah, then early on in the race here tonight in the Cup Series, we saw him absolutely smoke the 20 of Christopher Bell. And, you know, Christian, there was like 180 laps left when he did it. And you know what it got him? A P7 finish.
Yep. Just, I mean, no one had anything for Denny Hamlin tonight with a 61st Cup Series win. Looking forward to what he could do this season. Kind of like Alan Duggar out here up front tonight. He's going to gain a lot of points on Trevor Baxter, who's missing this race here. Starting this race, second in points. He was only 3 back from Trevor Baxter. So practically, as long as Alan Duggar has a good finish at the end of this race, he will be your new points leader.
And well, right now we're on board with Roland Collette in that BSR number 9 machine in the 2nd position. Looks like he's reeled them in, Christian, but it's one thing to reel in the leader here. It's another thing to get the job done, make the pass happen.
Absolutely. Roland Collette's sitting back 7th in points now. He's got 1 top 5 this season, 2 top 10, so he's looking to add to those numbers and maybe move up the list, but he's tied in 7th right now with Ken Campbell, who's running 8th tonight.
Wow, Ken Campbell's slicing and dicing through the field. We saw he didn't make his best qualifying outing the other night. Well, he's certainly passing some cars up 8 positions since the start of this race.
Absolutely, and looking through the field here, trying to see some interesting information over here on the standings. I mean, we're going to. I'll look through the standings as we continue on. Scott Jones currently running in the 11th position.
Yeah, the Lebanon, Ohio native Scott Jones. You know, he's had some decent speed all year long. He's just been involved in a lot of incidents. I mean, most of them haven't been his fault. A few may have been. So hopefully he can figure things out and get that 7 car a good finish like it deserves.
Scotty Jones, no top 10s, no top 5, but 14.75 average incidents per race, Blake.
Ooh. Yeah, definitely needs to improve on that. We got a battle right here. These guys almost junking each other. Look out, Isaac Treese trying to take over the 3rd spot, now dropping to 5th.
Absolutely. You talked about incidents per race right now. Let's take a look at the 22nd position right now. He's on a mission up 10 positions from where he started. It's going to be Terry Orr. That is your incident per race leader so far in this series.
Now, this is a guy we're watching here, Christian. This is my kind of driver. Most incidents per race.
Yep. He's at an average of 20.67 a race. So
See what you did there.
I didn't even make that number up.
Well, we go back out front. Alan Duggar still holding off Roland Collette. Two, I believe, BSR machines, 1-2 at the moment.
Absolutely. We've had, the NASCAR Cup Series schedule, which the door-to-door Cup Series brought to you by Mars Properties mirrors. We've been at two, drafting tracks. You had Daytona and Atlanta in that order. Then we go to Circuit of the Americas. So you've had super speedways, which is a hat draw, basically. You have your road course, which is your road course ringers are going to come out and play. But now we're here at Las Vegas, Blake. This is, this is where you start to see the tide change a little bit, right? And don't forget Phoenix, too.
Absolutely. We got Paul Danino tuned in here in the chat. Appreciate you joining us here tonight. Connor Gerard out there, of course. Granddaddy Longlegs. We got Colin Bester and many, many others. Appreciate all you tuning in. Again, be sure to drop a comment. Let us know who you're pulling for, who you want to win this race, or, hey, maybe you got a driver you can't stand. We want to know who that is.
Yeah, throw all the shade you want in the chat. We are interested in it. We will talk about it. We're like Toby Keith up here. You want to talk about me? We'll talk about you, anybody. Yeah,
we don't care. I mean, if you want to put your heat in the chat, I mean, we will air out your dirty laundry. Whatever you want to say in the chat, we're going to announce it to the world here, folks.
Yeah. Make sure you share this stream, too. And, like, your sister-in-law that you don't like, we don't mind her. We'll talk to her.
She's not that bad. I mean, maybe you're the problem. I mean, I don't know. Just saying.
Blake, I'm not the problem.
No, I'm talking about whoever doesn't like your sister-in-law.
Anyway, moving on along with this race here. Alan Duggar out front here tonight. Pineville, caution is out. What happened there? Big wreck here.
No.
Chris Essery involved. Kiss. We have a super chat in there. BSR drivers mentioned. We'll
one moment here,
take
Chris.
a look at all them.
Take a look here. We'll get to that in a moment. Appreciate you for the super chat. Oh, my goodness. He's flat out dumped him. Let's see this replay one more time, Christian. What'd you see?
Well, let's take a look at Chris Essery, who comes up the track.
Yeah, he just flat out junks him, Christian.
Simply not clear. He was trying to get in line there, and then just drives him right into the wall. Oh,
well, I know we got Drunken Spider in the chat. This is one of your drivers drunken. Do you have an explanation for this move? Let's hop on board here.
The Drunken Spider comments, and I quote, "Oh, no."
Here it is, Christian. Oh, my. I think he just flat out hooks him.
And then just drives him in the wall to add insult to injury.
Hey, let's go. Sometimes, there's more to the story than we can see. But there you have it. First caution of the night. But let's go to that super chat. $10 super chat from Brandon Sanders Racing. BSR drivers, 42, Alan Duggar, 9, Roland Collette, 13, Nicholas Godsey, and the 20 of Isaac Treese. And, wow, all 4 of those drivers, Christian, they look pretty quick.
Yeah, I mean, that goes to show. Let's go over and take a look at the team standings for this series. BSR is out front right now in first over Mad Dog Motorsports, and the points. Well, my sheet doesn't. Oh, there it is. Total points. 468 points to BSR. Second place is 418, so they have a pretty decent lead leading into the 4th race of the season, Blake.
Yeah, well, Brandon, I mean, you know what, Christian? Maybe me and you need to get with Brandon's racers, and they can maybe teach us a thing on the track or two.
I mean, I needed some help out there. I know that. You saw me getting passed for 14th.
Oh yeah.
Monday night.
Well, hey, in the chat, we got a little dirty laundry to air out, Christian. Dino in the chat says, "I hate Trevor Baxter." So we wanted to make sure we announce that to the world.
Yeah. Trevor Baxter, not even here tonight, catching hate.
Who else we got? All kinds of stuff going on in the chat. We appreciate all of our viewers tuned in and always engaged. Christian, one thing I'll add, a lot of people just look at views for videos. I mean, I promise you there is no other broadcast service out there that has such an interactive chat that we do, because most of these other broadcasts I tune into, it's a ghost town in the chat.
Absolutely. Good news for you on the weather front, Blake. The storm is moving out of your area now. You're actually going to stop raining here soon.
Let's go. Well, you know what, Christian? Let's take just a short break, show some of these awesome partners we got here on Hutchinson Motorsports TV. And in the meantime, head on over HutchinsonMotorsportsTV.com on your web browser. We will be right back. Pace car is in, field is set. Christian, they're going through the Juicy Spider restart zone, which means the green flag's in the air.
Alan Duggar with a impressive jump there to get out front of Roland Collette here as they head through the tri-oval. Roland Collette on the bottom side, though, going to try to catch up to Duggar's back bumper there. Duggar not going to allow that to happen. The Pineville, Louisianan is on the mission to get out of Dodge.
Well, they say, Christian, cautions breed cautions. That's not the case yet, but these guys getting awful racy right now in the middle of the pack.
3-4 wide back here. Scott Jones in the middle of a cluster here. Ken Campbell trying to push the issue there to try to make his way up. He's sitting ninth just in stage points lane, but everyone behind him wants stage point 2, and they're wrecking. Off the track, everyone stays clean and green, I think. Oh, no, we're still wrecking. Shane Parrish.
Green flag still out, Christian. Wow. Okay, green flag still out.
Wrecking. 34 coming up the track, still green. Oh, my goodness.
Well, I never got a notification that there was a wreck, so I guess that's probably why iRacing didn't throw it either. So nonetheless, still clean and green. Not sure what happened in that incident, and I don't have a log to go back and view it.
Yeah, I will say, though, iRacing cautions are in this league. If iRacing doesn't throw it, you can't blame anybody else besides iRacing, which is known to be terrible.
And I will say Shane Parrish was definitely one of them involved, and I'm trying to see who else has lost a lot of spots. 25 of Colt Huff is near the back, but I think he was in the last incident. So nonetheless, we're still clean and green. 13 laps left to go here in stage number 1. Alan Duggar trying to hold off his teammate, Roland Collette, and then Nicholas Godsey in third. So, Christian, that means BSR, I believe, is sitting 1, 2, 3 right now.
Absolutely, they are. That is the case. But I will say, Blake, nobody has the meatball. Let's make sure our notifications are on the bottom left. But no one has a meatball after that wreck. But we do have a few drivers went down pit road. Scott Farrell is one of them.
All right, we'll get our notifications ready to roll. So on the bottom left of your screen, you'll start seeing some notifications pop up of some information that's important. But Alan Duggar doesn't care about all that. He is out front, 0.2 of a second race lead.
Had a couple of drivers pit on that last caution. Terry Orr is in the lead of the drivers who did pit on lap 26. Now up 15th positions for where he started. So he might have tires and try to make his run up to the front, but he's got a lot of traffic there as he's only in the 17th position.
Yeah, we'll wait and see how this works out front. But Hunter Bogdan finds himself in the 12th position with Jerky Boys on the car. Looking pretty good here tonight.
Jerky Boys doing the best they can, rolling in the 11th position there. Hunter Bogdan trying to hold off James Nesta. Right here is where you need to be for stage points.
Right now, Christian in the 7th position. Pacey Wygant out of CO, New York, up 21 positions. Since the start of this race, he is your hard charger.
Hard charging through the field there. Hunter Bogdan, we just talked about him. And, of course, Terry Orr, who is always moving through the field fast. Ty Robertson and Nicholas Gutsy rounds out your field of hard chargers so far here tonight.
Alan Duggar doesn't care who's hard charging because he has led every single lap here so far. Going to be 8 laps left to go in stage 1 this next time around. And we got a battle for the second spot.
Here comes Nicholas Gozzi to the inside of Collette here, trying to make his way. He's going to make the pass and start looking towards the head position. Alan Duggar has a target on his back.
Let's hop on board with Nicholas Gozzi. And you know, Christian, Gozzi would not sign the waiver so we could get his data of his race car. But you know the good news, though, Christian, I did it anyway. Take a look here.
Yeah, Nicholas Gozzi. You know, Blake, you know, you told me to only put the tracker on the people who signed the waiver. I actually put a tracker on every car in the field, whether they like it or not.
Yeah, you know, honestly, the waiver was just kind of like a nice gesture for us. It wasn't really serious. I mean, we don't really care.
Yeah, well, but what they don't know is I went around and got autographs from everybody in the field, Blake, and on the back of the shirt that everyone signed says that if you sign this shirt, you agree to do anything that Motorsports TV says. So, I mean,
yeah, they're toast. We got a Mad Dog Motorsports battle right here, Christian. Stephen Bird out of Hamlin, West Virginia, duking it out with Danny Carpenter in the 28 machine.
Mad Dog Motorsports always fast here on the track. Second in points when the team's standing. They're trying to run down those BSR cars who are strong out there, I will say.
Oh, look out! James Nessa almost gets dumped. Oh, he right hooks it into the wall! Caution is out. That might have been some payback there. I think the 8 machine about hooked Nesta, and he might have came down right hooked him there. Let's take a look at this replay.
And we got to back that up a little bit.
Slow this down just a bit here so we can see this whole exchange. So take a look here. One moment. There we go. All right, so here it is. They're door to door. That's Michael Reeves on the inside, James Nesta on the outside. So Reeves comes up a little bit. I mean, Nesta didn't give him a ton of room. I think Nesta's a little mad. Or maybe Reeves just comes up. I have no clue there. What do you think, Christian?
I think let's go on board of Nesta there and see his steering wheel.
One moment here, folks. Take in a look here. Going to have to manually do this, so bear with me. So we're on board here with James Nesta. We're going to rewind this. So here it is. So right now he's got the 8 underneath him of Reeves. They're going through the tri-oval. You know, Nesta's trying to squeeze him down a bit. Trying to get the run. Hooks him there. I don't know.
I think, okay, Reeves came up. Nesta didn't turn down. I could take the blame off Nesta, but he did not give Reeves the room that he needed there. So Reeves was just trying to get up the track and kind of felt like Nesta should have been up the field. Similar incident I was in Monday night, you know, where I came up the track and the car was a lane and a half down. I turned off his nose. Yes, I came up the track, but there was plenty of room.
Yeah, you know, just kind of a racing deal there. I don't think really either of the drivers are fully at fault. Just tight quarters racing. Maybe Nesta could have gave him a little more room, but maybe the 8 could have held the bottom a little better. But nonetheless, caution is out here, Christian. Our stage break going to be at the end of lap 43. I assume that is still the case.
Yeah, we're going to have a 1-lap shootout to the end, if I'm not mistaken here. We're going to go around to come to 41, go around to start. 42 is when we're going green, and then 43, of course.
Well, real quick, folks, we're going to take just a short break. Take a look at this amazing commercial. I'm sure you've never seen it before. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Larry McReynolds. Remember, in any type of racing, it's all about execution. So right now, subscribe to Hutchinson Motorsports TV today. You know America's crew chief. I would never steer you wrong.
Hutchinson Motorsports TV is back. The lights are bright and the stands are packed.
Todd Gilliland here. You're tuned into the world's #1 streaming service, Hutchinson Motorsports TV. Make sure to like, subscribe, and join the Discord channel so you never miss a moment of the action. Did America's crew chief already tell you that?
Hutchinson Motorsports TV is the world's #1 streaming service. From over-the-top calls to electrifying action, we bring it all to the table.
The whole field's chunking it. It's a drag race to the checkered flag in the air. Justin Thompson wins the Harpoon Design 500.
But the action doesn't just stop when the stream ends. Whether you're looking for a broadcaster or looking to secure your spot in our next special event, the best way to get a hold of us, and the only way to enter our exclusive events, is to join the HMS TV Discord server.
Don't get left on the trailer. What are you waiting for? Join the Hutchinson Motorsports TV Discord community today by scanning the QR code shown on your screen. We'll see you there.
And we're back here in the desert, Las Vegas. Alan Duggar, still your race leader. Christian, we're going to have about a 2-lap shootout till the end of stage 1, it looks like.
Yeah, it's going to be a very intense battle here. Alan Duggar is going to get the jump on the restart, most likely as he's been doing as he heads to the Juicy Spider restart zone. He takes off like a rocket. Nicholas Gotzi going to be on the bottom side, though, trying to deny him of that stage win here. It's going to be BSR versus BSR. Ty Robertson versus BSR on the second row. So they got a lot of teammates there, but does teammates really matter when we're about to race for a stage?
Yeah, you know, well, we'll definitely see how this plays out, but the field is set. Pace car is going to take the hard left, go down pit road. He's out of the way. The Door-to-Door Cup Series presented by Mars Properties rolling into the Juicy Spider restart zone. Green flag back in the air.
Alan Duggar, here he comes. Doesn't get the jump. Yes, he does. He does take off the whole car length there as they roar through the tri-oval into turn 1. Here comes Nicholas Gotzi on the bottom side being challenged by Ty Robertson for third. And they are 3 wide for fourth behind them.
3 wide battle for the 4th position. Down the backstretch, they're wadding it up in the back, still green.
That was a cool drift back there. We don't got time to watch it. We're about to take the white flag here in stage the O2 in the center of the track. Here comes the 7. Side by side for second, though, to 1337 are trying to run down Alan Duggar, and they're on his back bumper as we head to turn 1.
Last lap around for stage 1. Alan Duggar looks like he's going to bring it home, but how about this 7 machine of Scotty Jones in the 5th spot, sticking his nose in there.
Gets into the wall a little bit. Does Gotzi there coming down? Going to be 3 wide for second as they head through the turn. Gets denied here. Scott Jones with the run here, but coming through the tri-oval, Blake. Take it away.
Through 3 and 4 and the tri-oval, Alan Duggar going to take home the green and white checkered flag. Duggar wins stage number 1. Gotzi second. Robertson third, followed by Wygant and Jones. Your top 5. There's the caution. We got some upset drivers on the radio, maybe some hard racing there to end the stage, but all is well. Looks like nobody junked it there.
And they were trying to. That was for sure. We had a car sideways, able to save it.
Tiffany Gotzi in the chat. She's pulling for, I believe, Nick Gotzi. Would you guess, Christian?
I mean, Tiffany Gotzi rooting for Nick Gotzi. No, she's an Alan Duggar
No way.
fan.
Yeah, no way. She can't be rooting for him. But there you have it, the picture of Nicholas Gotzi. I assume that's Tiffany right next to him. Good run so far for Nick in the 2nd position. So BSR Racing takes home the 1-2 stage finish. We may as well take a quick break as these drivers head down pit road. They're going to get them some fresh Goodyears, Sunoco fuel, and all that good stuff. Christian, we'll be right back. We are back here in Vegas. We've got some alternate strategies happening. Christian, Joshua Switzer, your race leader, last pit on lap 26. Then we have Shane Parrish and Daniel Best also stayed out there, last pit on the last caution on lap 39.
Absolutely. Winning the race off pit road out of the ones who did pit is going to be Alan Duggar, going to restart in the 4th position with that stage win. He won the stage and is your new door-to-door Cup Series points leader.
Well, for the first time tonight, we're going to have a race leader that's not named Alan Duggar. Joshua Switzer in the front now. He's got some older tires. Let's see how this works out. He pit about 10 laps ago.
Gonna watch and see what happened. I have a feeling that those older tires are gonna be crying as the new tires take control. Of course, the top 3 is the ones on old. Look for Alan Duggar to probably try to take it wide and get around them quickly.
And right now, we are high in the sky in the Bubba Myers Custom Designs blimp, folks. If you're looking for a paint scheme, head on over. Get a hold of Bubba. You can contact him in our Hutchinson Motorsports TV Discord. There's a link in the description. That's probably the best way to get a hold of him for the time being. But the field is set. Christian, pace car going to take the hard left. You're going to take a screen.
Ladies and gentlemen, on your feet, get up your seats. I don't know why you even sat down. The action doesn't stop here. Hutchinson Motorsports TV through the Juicy Spider restart zone. Joshua Switzer leads us to green here in a door-to-door Cup Series. Presented by Motorsports.
Clean and green through the tri-oval, heading into turns 1 and 2. They are duking it out. These restarts have been crazy so far, Christian.
Alan Duggar up there on the high side, going to be dealing with the traffic of the people who did not pit. He's looking high, gets blocked there as they head through turn 3. Look at the run he's going to have, the 66. He kind of thinks better of it there. Doesn't want to shoot it to the top of 3 there, as we have some people apologizing in the chat. I have a feeling that you got a little bit of a shakeup in the back of the pack.
And we'll wait and see how this goes for all of them as Switzer tries to hold on to the race lead. Here comes Shane Parrish to the outside here, takes over the top spot in the Mars Properties number 66 machine with a lap car coming up.
Absolutely, and they got a little bit of contact there between Parrish and Switzer as they head through the turn. Alan Duggar now going to be poking to the outside there, making it 3 wide for second. Here comes Best on the bottom side. Best on 30, pit lap 39, so flip the stage. Going to see if his tires can hold off the charging Duggar, who is now trying his best to get around these cars. Can't do it just yet.
I really like this strategy, especially from your race leader, Shane Parrish. He was involved in an incident earlier, so he had to try something different. Flipping the stage was his best bet to get back out front.
Absolutely. Still side-by-side battle between the 66 and the 5 here. Who is going to be the dominant car here? Of course, the top side gets to run out the turn, but it's not going to matter. Daniel Best clears them out front.
Well, I tell you why, Christian. He's got that Hutchinson Motorsports TV decal power on the deck lid for the number 5 machine race leader, Daniel Best.
Adds at least 35 horsepower.
See if Shane Parrish can go to work on the Mad Dog Motorsports number 5 machine. Daniel Best out front. 3rd position going to be Alan Duggar. 4th, Scott Jones, his best run of the season out of Lebanon, Ohio.
He's putting on a good show here tonight, trying to get a top 5. It will really help him in the point standings, as we've been covering a lot tonight, or at least I have, trying to get the point standings into light here. As you see the data that we have, the tracker we have in these cars, pristine information.
No, Christian, it's crazy to think. I mean, these guys are going 198 miles an hour around this 1.5 miles. I don't even think they get that fast at Daytona.
Well, not with those big spoilers that are useless for them.
And the restrictor plates don't help either. But, hey, nonetheless, I think they're faster here in Vegas than we got Super Speedway. So, going to be a good race as we drop back. Isaac Treese in the 15th position, trying to get back up.
Trying to work his way there, back to 15th. Not really where he wants to be. He's, definitely one of the faster cars in the field. Going to keep an eye on him as he works his way up the field tonight.
We've been clean and green most of the evening, folks. We did have the stage caution and a caution or two in between as well, but we've had some good long green flag runs as Pacey Wygent finds himself in the 6th position in that 02 machine.
Watching him get kind of single fouled out here. Randy Belk trying to make a pass for the 12th position, trying to get to the inside there of Danny Carpenter, who's keeping it wide here as they're going to drift up the track inches from each other. Randy Belk not giving Danny Carpenter much room, but I was watching during the Cup Series race. You know, side drafting does matter. Here comes Chris Essery, Blake.
Chris Essery, you know, he was involved in that incident earlier, and man, I tell you what, my phone keeps blowing up, Christian. We're gonna have to do this again.
Oh, I turned my phone off.
Drunken Spider just will not stop, folks. So we're gonna have to connect the Juicy Spider drone cam. Chris Essery in the number 4 Kiss Machine, Red Snapper Racing.
Well, there he goes, looking at the Juicy Spider logo again.
Oh, caution is out. Let's see if maybe we can see what's happening, Christian. You see anything?
Not from the drone. We have to look, see if we can look back and see.
George C. involved, it looks like, Christian. Let's try and find out what happened. Oh,
well,
there we go.
there it
Mike
is.
Alley stopping.
Oh, this is after the caution was out, I believe.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh! Is that after the caution?
Yes, Christian, that was after the caution. So I don't know what brought out the caution, but Clayton Cyrus can't be happy. Let's take a look at his car here, Christian.
Yeah, caution is definitely out. See him just, you know, they're trying to catch pace car. 50 spins out. I'm kind of shocked that Perry isn't screaming in the chat right now, because if I was Clayton Cyrus, I'm telling you what, I'm going to be ticked off with you.
There you go, Christian. Take a look. Oh, my goodness. There's a wreck. The 8 of Michael Reeves involved again. Smokes the 79 of George Chiampoulos.
Let's see that one more time. Michael Reeves came up the track earlier, and I'm not gonna put it on him fully earlier, but let's watch what happens.
Oh, no.
Yeah, Michael Reeves, I mean, again, comes up the track. Maybe he should have had more room, but, you know, we're heading into the tri-oval there. Michael Reeves, I don't know why he was coming that far up.
See this one? I don't look right here. You kind of see the 79 come down some too there. So I feel like the 79 comes down more than Reeves goes up. One more time.
Yeah, I know.
Last time.
Another racing incident, because I mean, Michael Reeves kind of could have been making an early arc to the tri-oval, but I don't know. Definitely interesting.
Unfortunate for sure. So caution is back out here. We're gonna line them up. Daniel Best, though, your race leader. We got Parrish in second, Duggar third, followed by Jones and Godsey, your top 5. All right, in the chat, we've got some chatter that we haven't been able to keep up with. We've had too much action going on. We got Paul Dino in the chat. He says Trevor needs to be spotting for his teammate, Michael. So, yeah, Trevor leaving his teammate hung out to dry, it appears, Christian.
Yeah, I mean, when you get out of your comfort zone, different things can happen for sure.
Yeah, you know, so Christian, I think what we can do is pin that caution on Trevor Baxter for not being the spotter for Michael Reeves.
Yeah, I mean, kind of like we blame Jesse Becker for a lot of stuff happening.
Well, he is bald, Christian.
Yeah, bald, and God, he just texted me out of the blue. Did you hear I got a new wheel?
Oh my! Of course he says that. That's all he talks about anymore, Christian. He got a new direct drive wheel, and he wants the world to know, and he wanted us to bring it up on air.
Yeah, well, he texted me. Like, of course I know, Jesse. Come on.
My goodness. SB Motorsports in the chat, who I believe that's Trevor Baxter, says, I'm at work and can't spot. Well, that's no excuse. You should have took the day off.
Yeah. You know, speaking of Jesse Becker, you know, I invited people over to my house tonight. Jake and Abby came over. We watched the race. Jesse texted me about 20 laps into the race and says, can't come over tonight. I got to polish my wheel, so.
Of course.
Yeah, interesting. That's all I got to say. It's very interesting. But Blake, the cheese dip was very good. That's all I'm going to say.
Well, that's good to know. But hey, we got Christina in the chat pulling for Alan Duggar. So big Alan Duggar fan. We got Paul Dino chatting it up with Trevor Baxter, Connor Gerard, of course, Granddaddy Longlegs. Who else in the chat? Drunken Spider, Dana Webb pulling for Duggar. So boy, we got a lot of Alan Duggar fans out here tonight, Christian, and he might have the best car.
That's pronounced Christian, Rylan, I do believe.
What's that?
Pronounced Christian with a K. K-R-I-S-T-I-N. Interesting.
Absolutely. Well, hey, we're going to line them up here once again. About to drop the hammer, go green. Daniel Best out front here with Shane Parrish right beside him.
Looking forward to this restart here. Alan Duggar starting second row on the bottom side there. Keep an eye out for him as Daniel Best leads the field to the juicy spot of restart zone. Green flag back in the air.
Clean and green through the tri-oval. They're not junking it yet, but the 7 of Scott Jones, not with the best start he's had of the night, goes down straight to the bottom. Uh-oh.
Oh, as the 9's going to get into the back of the 7 there, giving him a big shot in the turn. I'm shocked he was able to keep that straight here as they head down the backstretch. Look at the cluster of cars coming towards the camera.
Right in the middle of the pack is where the action is, Christian. I think they're going 4 wide going into turn 3.
Yep. Oh, somebody's shifter came off their desk, so that's interesting. Tighten that up for next time here. 3 wide back here for 14th. 4 wide almost. Chris Essery pushed the issue on the bottom.
These guys trying to go 4 wide. We're going to stay right here. They might end up junking it. Danny Carpenter out of Waterbury, Vermont. Might be the only Vermont iRacer in the world right now in the 15th position.
I mean, I could probably count them pretty fast.
Well, hey, out front still Daniel Best. He's got a lot of speed here lately, Christian. Ever since that restart, he got the clean air. That 5 car might be one that's tough to beat here tonight.
I think clean air is going to be just the key tonight. I mean, it was kind of the deal in the cup race. If you got that clean air, then yeah.
In the chat, Jesse Becker, he's talking about a pre-race chat with Isaac. So, yeah, no, Christian, not sure you know this. You know, yesterday, or maybe it was the day before, Isaac accidentally joined one of the Discord voice channels on the Hutchinson Motorsports TV Discord, and me and Jesse hopped in there, and we pretended like we were live, and I think he kind of freaked out.
Oh. Well, that's definitely interesting there.
Yeah, Isaac Tree. So he told us he was ready to roll here for tonight. He was involved in an incident earlier, I believe. Right now finds himself in 14th position out of Phoenix.
Not too far from his hometown here over on the West Coast here as he's going to make it 3 wide in the center for 14th here. Wow, really tight racing right there.
Christian, I just received word. I mean, this makes no sense to me. Alan Duggar, apparently it's pronounced. Why would they spell it this way if it's Duggar, Christian?
I don't know, but Alan Duggar, I'm going to apologize in advance. I'm going to probably say that wrong 15 more times.
I'll have to confirm this from him because I kind of feel like Dino might be lying in the chat. But we'll just wait and see, Christian. Let's go with Duggar for the rest of this race.
Well, remember, we're also saying Dino's name wrong. They've corrected us a time or two, too. So we just say everyone's name wrong.
Oh, no. It's actually Danino, but I think we're going with Dino. I don't know. Who knows? But Roland Collette finds himself in the 8th position from Dawsonville, Georgia. Good run for Roland so far, but I'm sure he's hoping for better.
Oh, Christian Lynn in the chat says it's Duggar, not Duggar. The announcers are saying it right. I'm his sister.
Well, I kind of had a feeling Dino was lying, so that's why I didn't want to stick with it all race long.
Oh, my goodness. I'm so glad.
Motorsports, that's Trevor Baxter. He says, here comes Alan Duggar. So must be an inside joke there. I kind of figured as it looks like the 5 of Best might have got into the wall there.
Yeah, I mean, maybe we're getting that right front a little hot here. Alan Duggar, last time around the track, tied, exact same time, 29.63.
Ken Campbell has worked himself up to the 7th position. Christian, again, he didn't qualify very well, but let's hop on board with that CR15 machine. Campbell Racing on YouTube.
Harry Orr with the black flag. He went into the pits and got the black.
Or he was just illegal and they black flagged him for cheating, Christian.
That's possible too, but Ken Campbell running 7th position right now, up 9 positions from where they started at. And Blake, I mean, you know, I like watching HMS TV's replay bet, but I want to watch a driver's perspective cam. Well, where can I go?
1 second, Ken Campbell just disconnected there, but I'm sorry. Please repeat yourself there, Christian.
Well, I was talking about Ken Campbell's, you know, YouTube channel there, but he's gone. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, well, I think he's back for now. So thankfully his connection's good to go. Hopefully he figures that out. But we got a new race leader, Christian. Alan Duggar takes back the top spot. It's been a while. He's back where he belongs in the race lead.
There he goes. Yeah, I mean, he's gonna looking to win stage 2 now. He really wants to make this points lead matter here.
Yeah, like you mentioned earlier, Christian, he did take that points lead after the stage results came in, and he's trying to bring home the win to make the points lead even higher.
Absolutely. Now, Tana in the chat says Duggar pronounced like Doug, like you dug something up. Well, we had it right. This name pronunciation comments are getting out of hand over here in the comments section.
Yeah, I mean, we've been saying Duggar all season long. We said it once because one guy joked in the chat. But hey, nonetheless, we're still clean and green. Alan Duggar, your race leader. Daniel Best second. Scott Jones running third. I tell you what, I didn't think the 7 had it in him, but he's looking pretty quick here tonight.
Yeah, with all this name pronunciation going on in the chat, someone's going to tell us that this is Scott Jones.
Absolutely. Ty Robertson finds himself in that 37 machine in the 10th spot from Coleman, Alabama. Let's see if the 37 of Robertson can find his way back up towards the front. We got word in the chat, Christian, all the BSR cars have put themselves into the top 10. So I believe that's Duggar in the 12, Godzi in the 13, Treese in the 20, and Collette running 10.
Absolutely. Very good showing from BSR. You know, I'm going to go ahead and say it. Alan Duggar, my pick to win it here tonight, is going to win it for
Really going out on a limb
a
there.
BSR. And definitely had an off track. Scott Jones off track and off pace. Daniel Best with the meatball.
Oh, no. Let's try to find what happened here when Scott Jones goes off track. Oh, no, he's spinning out. Caution's probably going to come out. Take a look at this, though, Christian. We'll look at that in a moment. Oh, he just doors him.
Oh, gosh. Scott Jones committed a murder.
And let's just stay tuned right here. I'm pretty sure the caution's out, Christian. You can confirm that, but we're going to stay tuned, see how
Caution
the
is
7
out.
spins out. Caution is out. So goes onto the apron here, a little bit too hot. Back onto the track, spins out in front of the field. Oh, my God. he
Oh,
jumps in front of
no.
the car.
Bigot.
I don't think the
The
7
70s.
touched the brake all. Oh, my God. Hang on
Oh,
here.
gosh.
Boy. 7 might have been racing in over his head here, so I don't think this guy touches the brake once here, Christian. Take a look.
Yeah, he was locked down, but I mean, it still doesn't help. 22 with hard impact. The 5 gets hit again.
Let's see this one more time here from the start, Christian. So here's the 7. He thinks he's clear. Oh, he gets sideways. Oh, okay. There it is. The 7 gets sideways, slams straight into the 5, junks him.
Yeah.
Car's messed up. Ends up wiping
Now,
out.
watch the 5, because, you know, the 7 loses it on the bottom side, and the 5, you know, just got killed, already had a meatball, and the 7 spins out, and he hits him again.
Well, that's unfortunate. You know, 2 of our top 3 or 4 drivers basically done for the night now.
Yes, I mean, biggest loser in that was the 5 of Daniel Best, and 22 also involved after the 7 spin out. He's got a meatball. My oh my, this race just made a interesting turn here as we're
Well, you know what
approaching
else he
100
also-
laps to go.
Christian, you know what else he also has, though? Connor Gerard in the chat just let us know the 22 has a bad paint scheme. So we're going to take the Juicy Spider drone cam, see if Connor Gerard's right. What do you think of this paint scheme?
I think what he needs to do is head on over to HutchinsonMotorsportsTV.com.
Huh.
And from there, join the Hutchinson Motorsports TV Discord. And from there, give Bubba Myers Custom Designs a call or a message. Don't call him. That'd be weird. Give him a message, though, and order you a paint scheme.
Oh, you know what, Christian? This paint's not that bad, actually.
Okay. Fair enough.
But he still needs to get a hold of Bubba because the rest of this paint, you take away that right there, this paint sucks, Christian. Because look at the name. I mean, this thing's way off. Supposed to be right here, Christian, right there, where the name's supposed to be. Well, it's over here.
My question is Drunken Spider having fun just hovering around a car that's been wrecked out of this race?
Well, this guy, he's cussing on the radio right now. He's not happy. Drunken Spider says, "What's going on?" Oh no, he's not.
Oh,
In the
he's
car.
not even in a car. So
Drunken
yeah,
Spider. He says, "Fire this thing up, boys. Let's go racing." Better get out of there before we get in trouble, Drunken. So he's going to fly off here, and we're going to go back, see what's going on out front as we're pacing around here. Alan Duggar, your race leader.
Super chat in the chat. Colin Pester with $1.69.
Yeah,
Giggity.
69, Christian, get it?
And message retracted.
Well,
Redacted. What is this? The files now.
All right, Colin. Well, if you want to let us know your message in the chat. Looks like it didn't come through on the super chat, but nonetheless, we appreciate your super chat. Colin Besser letting us know, and all our great fans tuned in. We got 38 views. Be sure to click that like button on the video, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment, head on over www.hutchinsonmotorsportstv.com. Best website in the business, Christian.
Confirmed. 100% confirmed.
You know, I've done extensive research, Christian. I mean, I've spent hours upon hours over the last week or so on this topic, and I have confirmed. I mean, HutchinsonMotorsportsTV.com is the best website on the entire internet. I hate to say it.
It is, and just looking here, and oh, there it goes. Colin with another super chat, $2.69. It says, just stay on Duggar's car looking backward.
All right, well, hey, you know what? I mean, he sent the super chat, Christian.
Oh, we got to do it. We're
doing
going
it.
to
We're going
restart right
green.
here. Yeah, we're going to restart here from the back bumper. Alan Duggar, your race leader here, going to decide who's going to win stage 2 racing here. 100 laps to go here in the Door-to-Door Cup Series presented by Mars Properties as they head through the juicy Spider restart zone, which I can't see. I don't even know. Green flag is in the air here. We are looking back from Alan Duggar.
All you need to know, Alan Duggar, your race leader. Shane Parrish on the outside. Godsey in third. Then we have Treese and Wygant rounding out your top 5. Look at the rest of the field. You know, maybe Colin in the chat was right about this, Christian. We should just stay here all race long.
Absolutely. I mean,
Oh,
this is
Christian,
a
did you
good
not
shot.
charge that camera.
I did.
Oh.
I promise I did.
Well, we've lost connection. That's unfortunate. Nonetheless, Alan Duggar, still your race leader here. Let's drop back a little bit. Chris Essery has worked himself back up to 11th after being involved in an incident earlier on.
Looking out front, Tara trying to make his way back up. 53 laps to go in stage 2 here.
We got a door-to-door battle here in the Door-to-Door Cup Series. Shane Parrish trying to hold off the 13 of Godsey on the top line. Godsey going to cover up. Slide job, not clear.
Has to stay down there. Parrish trying to make his way up through the field here. Good run here so far tonight.
Shane Parrish out of New Bern, North Carolina, trying to hold on to that second position side by side with the 13 of Godsey.
Still side by side through the turn here. Neither driver wanting to give up an inch here as the 13 is going to slide up, finally clears them, and it does it with aggression.
Ruthless aggression as we drop back here. Ken Campbell finds himself up to the 6th position after qualifying 16th. He's up 10 spots here. Can Ken Campbell insert himself in a battle for the race win?
He's got to run here, looking to the inside of the 20, who thinks about trying to cut it off. Doesn't do it as he goes to the inside there, battling for 6. But here comes the 9 behind him, Aurora Collette trying to get back in this mix. As we got close contact, the 02 there slid up in front of the 68 and was very close to him.
Boy, Shane Parrish, you know, people are throwing some fairly close and questionable slide jobs on him. That's just how hard it is to pass here, Christian. I mean, these guys, you got to be aggressive to make a pass. You don't want to hang down on that bottom lane. An extra lap is hard to the wall goes Isaac Treese in the 20. Isaac Treese looking to the inside. Can he make a move to get around Pacey Wygant in the 3rd spot? Oh, Christian, we've received connection here. Got another camera parked down there. I put one of the drones. I just parked it on the top of Alan Duggar's car.
Oh, you mean drunken partner on top. You're not that good. As we have a battle for the lead. Nicholas Godsey looking to the inside. Not going to be clear, though. Or not even going to get to the inside. Here comes the 02 with a massive run down the backstretch. They are wide and too wide behind Alan Duggar. Alan not going to know which lane to defend here. Here comes the 13. Duggar looks low, but here comes the 02 up on the high side. Does Duggar up and block him too? He does. Just trying to keep the dirty air on both of the cars respectively.
Well, I tell you what, Duggar blocking both lanes at the same time. Looks like 2001 Dale Earnhardt in the Daytona 500. Can Alan Duggar hold on to the race lead?
In the chat, SBR Motorsports says that they're trying to pass on the bottom. They definitely didn't practice, but 13 trying to make it work there as he's going to go side by side with race leader very briefly. race leader does not go down. No. Okay, yeah, he's staying right there in second place. So maybe they're on to something.
Well, Christian, I mean, one thing, if the guy in front of you is holding the top lane, you got to at least try the bottom. So I think that's what's going on here. But we got a door-to-door battle for second. Looks like Parrish going to hold the bottom, then go back up top, heading into turn 3.
A lot of door-to-door racing here, kind of like they should name the series that, presented by Mars Properties. Here comes the 13 again, trying to make the run work. Going to fall in behind Alan Duggar, who actually blocks there all the way down to the trioval.
Well,
Guys, he
Duggar,
just cannot make it work.
Well, he's looking like Austin Hill at a super speedway here, blocking both lanes, but he's got some serious speed. Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh, goes Gazi! He's jumped!
Yeah.
Oh, the Arca break from hell! No, watch out! Don't do it! Don't do it! Oh, man. Whew. Christian, that was...
We lost. Nicholas Gazi, not talking on the radio.
His net is not down, Christian. Take a look at this. I think his wheel just disconnected or something. I have no clue.
Oh, and then another hit. That was the twin. I can't see who that was, and everyone else is trying their best to avoid it. Oh my gosh!
Take a look here, Christian.
No,
Oh,
he died in this shot. Blake, why are we on board with him?
so look, his wheel just straight up there. I don't know if he had a wheel issue or what. You know, he's dead now. I mean, we may as well show the replay, Christian. Let's see this one more time. We're on board with the former Nicholas Gazi. He's gone now. But here he is, folks. That was his last moment. Man.
My, oh my. That was a rough hit here. Ladies and gentlemen, Nicholas Gazi from Hazard, Kentucky faces the ultimate hazard here tonight.
Christian, have you ever seen a helicopter?
Yeah, I just did.
Take a look one last time here, folks. Or not.
Oh, replay.
Or not. Well, I don't know, folks. We're going to try to go back live here. SDK will work with us. There we go. So, guys going down pit road. We're going to take a quick break. You just saw about every angle possible from that wreck. So, we will be right back. Don't you go anywhere. Click the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Head on over to HutchinsonMotorsportsTV.com. We'll be right back.
That was stage.
There you go. So, stage win for Alan Duggar. Sweeps the stages here tonight. We'll be right back. We are back here in Vegas, and ladies and gentlemen, we've got a couple guys that stayed out there, did not pit. Looks like our race leader is going to be George. Hang on, is George on the bottom? I can't tell. No, George on the top. So, yeah, race leader going to be Michael Reeves, and then Chris Chiampolos going to be second. Then Alan Duggar wins the race off of pit road.
Again, so I mean, Alan Duggar is going to be your favorite to win it here tonight. I have a feeling. But we're done with stage racing now. We're on lap 87 of 174. And see what strategy people have here tonight, Blake.
Well, Christian, so in remembrance of Nick Godsey, we're going to go green and take a lap of silence as we continue this race. I mean, we aren't going to stop the race for Nick. He wasn't that important. But, hey, the field is set. Christian, we're going to drop the hammer, go green, a lap of silence for the late, great Nicholas Godsey. Christian, I've known him for weeks.
For weeks, me too.
A couple weeks at least. All right, Christian, I'm going to unmute so we can go back live.
Okay.
Oh, as they go through the tri-oval, a moment of silence for the former driver from BSR, Nicholas Godsey. Brandon Sanders, I know you have an opening for a ride, so please get in contact with me.
As someone else is sliding cautions out, there goes the 37 single car incident. I don't know why that was a caution, and earlier was it Ty Robertson is out here doing donuts like he won the race, Blake.
Here you go. Here it is, Christian. 37 comes off the corner. Just looks like he loses it there. Let's see this one more time from the chopper cam. Here it is. It's kind of just all over. Yeah, gets a little bump there, and there you have it.
Yep. And it comes down here, and this is the wall. Mwah.
Good thing we got a caution for that. You know, somebody could have died if we kept it green.
I mean, we had 3 cars spitting out earlier. That wasn't a caution, but, you know, that one was. iRacing, consistently inconsistent.
In the chat, Trevor Baxter saying, let's check in on Nesta and Reeves. How's their car's damage? So Reeves, let's take a look. You know, let's see if we can get the Juicy Spider drone cam connected here, Christian, and we'll take a look.
Drunken Spider, you out there, buddy? What are you doing?
Drunken.
You're out there for sure.
What is this guy doing? Come on.
He's out here flying around the outside of the track. Going up and over the catch fence here. We're on wrong car.
Come on, Drunken. What are you even doing? So let's take a look. Let's go up towards the field here.
I thought we were supposed to be looking at.
Drunken Spider's drunk again, Chris. You know, he started off pretty good, and now he's just all over the place. Here's Michael Reeves right here.
Yeah, that car looks like it's in some good shape there.
And no issues there. Now, where is Nesta at in the field, Christian, you know?
Taking a look, he's back in the 24th position, down 10 laps from where he started.
Well, it's been a great race for James Nesta. Let's take a look, though, at this machine here we got.
Hutchins Motorsports on the back there. Going to go around him.
Doesn't look too bad.
Looks like we're all, both of these cars are pretty solid here. I mean, no, Drunken, don't do it. Drunken, come
Drunken.
on.
He's not happy. He's running 24th.
Is that a Knox bottle?
Oh, better get out of there, Drunken. All right, so Drunken Spider, he's going to leave. And now, no more shenanigans, Drunken. I mean, oh, my, he's going to park the Christian.
Yep, there, he's on the deck of Nesta there.
Well, he just parked it. He pulled a. Who was that? Josh.
You're talking about if you do it.
What's his name?
Back on.
Nobody. Josh Williams. Josh Williams.
Josh Williams. Yeah.
They pulled a Josh Williams. He parked it at the start-finish line, got out of his car, and left. That's basically what Drunken Spider just did. And he just threw the drone controller, Christian, out of the booth.
Is Nick Godsey in the chat right now?
Oh my goodness!
Did somebody log on to his YouTube account?
Too soon. That is brutal.
Oh my! They hacked his YouTube account, logged on to make a comment saying, "I don't know if I can recover for that." The dude's dead. Okay, have some decency, have some common respect.
That is crazy. Brandon Sanders again. I mean, if you're looking to fulfill that ride, I know it might be soon, but I'm trying to get on this while it's still open. So get a hold of us. Let us get into his ride.
I mean, Blake, if you put you in a car, you'll be guaranteed last place points every week.
What are you talking about, crazy? I'll be winning this thing.
Alan Duggar is out front, Blake, and I bet you my paycheck, which is, not that much here at Hutchins Motorsports TV, that you could not pass Alan Duggar. You know what? I want to see a 1v1 you versus Alan Duggar at Darlington next week.
Christian, I would smoke Alan Duggar. He wouldn't have a chance.
At Darlington? Please, all you do is cry the entire time you're racing at Darlington. I know it.
Well, Darlington is a terrible track, Christian.
Oh, my God. It's the best track on the schedule, and I'm not saying that because I'm biased.
Well, in the chat, Connor Gerard with a great comment, Christian. He says, welcome to HMS TV, everyone, the #1 channel where you might have a laugh or two and where you might see some very tragic things. Well said, Connor.
Most incident points in the race, we cannot really see incident points live. We can see it after when we look at the schedule, but I have to guess it's probably the 8. But I can't say that for sure. I just know he's been in a few incidents, whether his fault or not. Base car is on. Field is set here. The door-to-door Cup Series, presented by Mars Properties. Through the juicy spider restart zone, Alan Duggar takes us green through the trial.
Clean and green through the tri-oval into turns 1 and 2. Duggar with a great launch, holding off the 0-2 of Pacey Wygent in the 3rd position. We got a battle with Michael Reeves and Shane Parrish side by side.
Paul in the chat says he wants to see them smoke a Duggar. What is that, Blake?
I don't even want to know, Christian.
Alan Duggar trying to hold off the 0-2. Been strong the past couple of weeks. He's up 26 positions. I feel like every week that 0-2 car is your hard charger, Blake.
Yeah, Roland Collette trying to get himself up there right now in the 6th position from Dawsonville, Georgia, in the number 9 machine with BSR Racing, looking pretty good here. Out front, though, Pacey Wygent trying to get one spot better. You mentioned he is our hard charger so far. That's not enough for that 0-2 machine.
He has got the speed here tonight. Let's take a look at the point standings. I know we don't have the graphic on the screen, but I'm trying to see. He is actually sitting 12th in points. Not what I expected. I guess it has something to do with the 11 average point incidents per race there. So, I mean, I guess he's fast when he's fast. 2 top 10s on the season, though, as he's making the charge for the lead on the outside here. Looking at the wrong screen, and look at what happened there. But Duggar on the bottom trying to hold off.
Duggar going to squeeze him up high here. Door-to-door battle at the line. Pacey Wygent going to lead lap number 96.
That's a good number. But the 12 of Duggar will not be denied here. On the bottom side, has the speed. Going to come up, take the air off Pacey Wingnet's nose there as we continue the race on here in the Door-to-Door Cup Series.
We drop back in the field a bit here. Joshua Switzer from Berwick, Pennsylvania, finds himself running in the top 5 in that number 6 machine. He started back in the 15th position, has worked himself into a solid run here tonight.
Solid run indeed, putting it together. You'll see what he has in the long run. Now we're in stage 3. You know, we're going to see who can take care of their stuff. Tires do matter here at Vegas. Filthy Media in the chat showing respect to Nick. Media, I hope you weren't the one who hacked his YouTube page and made a comment on it after we witnessed his tragic death here on Motorsports TV.
We know Christian Brandon Sanders Racing said Alan Duggar just let the 0-2 lead a lap. So he's just being nice, apparently.
Oh, you know, yeah, I guess Alan Duggar, you know, the man of the people out here.
Wow, I mean, he's got a lot of fans in the chat, so I can see why, Christian. I mean, this is just a solid guy. Alan Duggar, race leader in that number 12. I mean, he's led enough laps himself, Christian. He's spreading the love just a little bit.
Yeah, but I mean, he's definitely not going to let anybody win. You're going to have to take that from his cold, dead hands.
Well, he's got a, well, I hate to bring up his late lost teammate, Nicholas Godsey, because that unfortunately happened earlier. But let's see if Duggar can win this race. You know, I radioed down to the 12 team, and I said, hey, are you going to dedicate this race to your former teammate, Nick Godsey? They said no, Christian.
No, I'm sure Alan Duggar wouldn't like to hear that.
Right now, though, we got all kinds of fans tuned in. The chat is blowing up as it has all night long. We got some smoke going off pit road there. Not sure what happened, but we're still clean and green. Oh, a motor just blew.
No, that's Snoop Dogg. He's sitting on a pit box down there.
Well, somebody's parked in their pit stall, and I think they left their car running, Christian.
Yeah, well, that's going to be interesting down there. Alan Duggar out front here. Daniel Best.
Oh, no. You know what?
Snoop Dogg sitting in his car. That's what happened, Blake.
We're clean and green, Christian. You know, nothing's happening out front, so hang on. Let's take a look. I think we got connection to the Juicy Spider drone cam. We're going to take a fly around this car.
Oh, That motor just officially turned off now. So
Oh, well, it's officially blown. Well, I tell you what, it's been a rough race for the 5 of Daniel Best from Mad Dog Motorsports. This car looks like hell, Christian.
yeah, it got involved in 2 wrecks in the same caution. So I mean, what do you expect?
Yeah, well, let's go back to the action here as Alan Duggar still holding off Pacey Wygant for the race lead. Great run so far for Alan Duggar. I mean, he's been way more dominant than I even expected.
I think our ticker there is messed up at the top left-hand corner, Blake. It's saying stage 2 is still underway.
Oh, well.
Not sure what's going on there, but as Blake works on that, you see in the 4th position, Roland Collette, excuse me, is going to go in side by side with the 68 of Shane Parrish, trying to make his way up to this battle for the lead here. Side by side, they go through the turn, heading down the backstretch. Is he going to get that run?
72 laps left to go here in Vegas. Who is going to cash in the win and hit the streets tonight with a lot of money, Christian? And I'm guessing Alan Duggar's going to hit the casino.
I mean, I would. I mean, I would like to go down to the one of my bucket lists is to go into a casino in Vegas and not blow every dollar I've ever made, but I just want to play me a good old game of roulette in Vegas.
Yeah, I've been there, Christian. I mean, the good thing, it feels good when you're up, but I mean, if you keep playing when you're up, you're not going to be up very long.
Oh, no. You only play with what you're willing to lose.
Yeah, the best way to look at gambling, folks, to me, you go in there with a set amount of money and think of it as your entertainment money. Money you would have spent going to a show or something. And basically being, I plan on losing this money. And if you win some, good. If not, is what it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, the National Problem Gambling Helpline is 1-800-MY-RESET. It's operated by the National Cancel on Problem Gambling Helpline. Serves as a one-stop hub, connect people looking for assistance with a gambling problem to local resources. Ladies and gentlemen, 1-800-MY-RESET.
So anyways, Christian, Colin Bescher says Duggar has to win. Who's going to pay for Nick's funeral?
I mean, we're going to take a collection after the race. I mean, I think we should make a GoFundMe. I mean, how many more tragic deaths do we have to witness live on Blake, give me a minute.
Well, Christian, last time we put a hat out for people to put money in, somebody ended up stealing from him. I think it was Jesse.
Oh, it was. And that money he used to buy his new will, I might add.
Oh, I wondered where that money came from.
Yeah, he stole from the last person. You're not supposed to. What?
We got a battle for the race lead here. Jesse, the 0-2 of Wygant will not go away. Alan Duggar trying to hold him off. He says, Pacey, quit getting on my back bumper. I'm supposed to lead every lap.
Well, I'm glad you're talking to Jesse now. I don't know where he came out about, Blake, but yeah, the battle for the race lead is definitely intense. Connor Gerard, let us know what the intensity meter is here tonight at Vegas.
Yeah, Connor, let us know for sure. That intensity meter, it's a number from 0 to 20. Very specific number that Connor comes up with. And go ahead, Chris.
Laps to go. 67 laps to go, Blake.
Oh,
67.
there's 6-7 laps left. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. That was totally worth interrupting you. And a caution on lap 67. What happened? I don't see nothing.
Nicholas France
Nicholas.
involved. Come on, Nick. What'd he do? Take a look.
Nicholas.
Oh.
Gets in the wall there, the 34 behind him, and Nicholas goes for a wide. Mwah. Blake, I never want to kiss simultaneously with you again.
Me neither, Christian. Let's take a look again. One moment here, folks. Let's play this wreck one more time. Nicholas France, what happens? You be the judge. Let us know in the chat. France kind of throws a slide job there. Might have overdone it. Ends up wrecking himself.
Did we just have a moment, Blake?
Why are you staring into my eyes, Christian?
I'm taking my shirt off.
Well, caution number 8 is out here, Christian. Alan Duggar, your race leader. Wygant in second, followed by Collette, Treese, and then Parrish rounds out your top 5. We're going to take just a quick break. We'll be right back. Don't you go anywhere. Hutchinson Motorsports TV. And we're back here in Vegas. We got an alternate strategy out front. Ken Campbell going to inherit the race lead. Christian, last pit on lap 85. What do you think of this?
I think, it's definitely an alternative strategy. We're going to see how that works. But we had a super chat right before we went to break, Blake. And let me tell you, it was Brandon. Said, hoping for a 1, 2, 3 in honor of Nicholas Gotts. And let me tell you, the audacity of our co-host, Jesse Becker. Why not a 1, 2, 3, 4? The guy's dead. Why do we keep this guy around, Blake?
Well, Christian, I mean, I've tried to fire him, but you guys formed the union, and I can't fire him. It's your fault.
Yeah, I guess so. And Connor Gerard, before the break, also answered the intensity meter. And let me tell you what, this is a new number, never before seen on Motorsports TV. 9 trillion.
Wow. So you're saying that the intensity meter, Christian, is at 9 trillion out of 20. That's right, just 20. Not 20 trillion, just 20.
Out of 20, yes.
2-0.
Yeah, well, field is set,
crazy.
Blake. We're about to go green here. Lap 111 of 174 here at the Door-to-Door Cup Series, presented by Mark Properties. The field is set. All the fans are on their feet. No one is on their seats. I don't even think they need those seats anymore because they haven't sat down once. Boo the juicy Spider restart zone. Green flag in the air here in Las Vegas.
Clean and green through the tri-oval, going into turns 1 and 2. Here come your race leader, Ken Campbell.
And Campbell out front here on the alternate strategy. Last pit, lap 85. Everyone else pit on 109 here. 63 laps to go.
Oh!
We are down to the nitty-gritty as they are fishing in the dark back there in the pack. Spinning all around.
Trying to see who's involved. It looks like Scott. Well, no, never
Nicholas.
mind. Not Scott Jones. Nicholas France again involved. Here it is. He's
Through the
lost it.
turn he goes and loses it right in front of the...
And there's some drivers saying they weren't happy with that restart. Not everybody was tightened up, apparently. So let's see this from one more angle here, folks. Yep, there you have it.
34 involved. Unfortunate for him. And my, oh my, this race just keeps getting more and more interesting, I must say.
Yeah, I mean, if you're Ken Campbell, you may as well stay out there. I mean, you took this strategy on the last restart. We get an instant yellow. I think you'd be crazy to go down pit road, so may as well hold on to that lead for at least a little bit longer.
What a race this has been so far here tonight, Blake. I mean, this has been intense.
I can see why the intensity meter is at 9 trillion, Christian. I tell you what, it looks like we got the juicy Spider drone cam. Drunken Spider, he's been dying to show off more of this Ford machine.
I mean, always showing off, kiss on the car. But we know where he's really trying to show. Right there. Juicy Spider Studios. My, oh my, what a car that is. No, don't do it again. Drunken, come on.
Oh my, Christian, he's got a Rocky Top helmet on. You see that?
Good old Rocky Top. Hey, Rocky Top, Tennessee.
Die-hard Tennessee fan, Chris Essery.
Wish I was on old Rocky Top down in Tennessee.
Well, he's from Bakersfield, California. I can see why he's a big Tennessee fan, Christian.
No telephone bills. I guess you don't want to hear me sing anymore, do you?
No, I actually muted you.
Fair enough.
But we're going to line them up again. Oh, and it looks like got a new race leader, apparently. I assume that the 15 elected to go down pit road there. Or where's he at? I don't even see him, Christian. He's literally gone. Okay, so yeah, it looks like he went down pit road. So he's dropped back to the 16th position. Ken Campbell gives up the race lead. So we're going to see how this plays out. An alternate strategy. Not going to help him much, though. Just a couple laps, fresher tires.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, good. I guess you muted me and then something else happened to my audio, so I don't know what's going on here. But nonetheless, back underway here Alan Duggar leading the field to green here next time around. Thanks, Paul. He says I have a beautiful voice, Blake. I should sing more often on air.
Quit lying to him, Paul.
I'm
We're
gonna
keep doing it.
You know what? Next week here in the Door-to-Door Cup Series, Sunday night, I'm gonna sing the Star Spangled Banner for everybody. Okay?
Oh man. Well, I received word in the chat, Christian. Brandon Sanders actually just let us know Isaac Treese has some front end damage.
Oh, gonna be interesting to see if they could get their 1-2-3 win that he wanted. That Chevy looking a little blended in. That bow tie looking a little crooked.
Yeah, let's see if Isaac Treese can maybe wheel that front end damage. Man, I tell you what, Brandon Sanders, you need to take this off of the arm. Delete that today. Put the Hutchinson Motorsports TV.com logo instead.
Yeah, definitely. So gotta represent Hutchinson Motorsports TV. We gotta get on BSR's cars there, Blake.
Yeah, that's crazy. Flow Racing on there, man. They're terrible, Christian. They can't hold a candle to us.
Oh, we are the world's #1 streaming service. Alan Duggar leading the field to green all the way from Louisiana to Las Vegas. They are about to go green here through the Juicy Spider restart zone. Green flag back in the air at Las Vegas.
Alan Duggar holds the bottom line, heading towards turns 1 and 2. Unable to cover up on the 0-2 of Wygent quite yet. Is he going to here? Not yet.
0-2 on the outside, holding strong through the turn they go. They are Hornets nest in the back of the field, but we are looking towards the front. Pass for the lead. Pacey Wingnet to the top is not yielding the position. Alan Duggar is sliding up out front. Is he going to slide up as we're looking on board of the battle for Rolling Colette here? Very within inches. Alan Duggar comes up and clears the 0-2 as they head through the trial.
Pacey Wygent, he's been one of the fastest cars all night long. He is your hard charger, finds himself in second, trying to take over the top spot. Oh no, turns it sideways.
He's going to save it, but my oh my, that just cost him the race there, especially if we stay green. Alan Duggar out front, Roland Collette from BSR Racing behind him. Now we're going to set his sights on him to try to get around him, but here comes Shane Parrish on that Mars Properties machine, number 68 Ford, trying to run him down.
Well, Alan Duggar, he's smiling ear to ear right now. His best competition here the past 50 laps or so is basically out of it for now. The 0-2, Pacey Wygent.
Let's take a second. There's a lap car there. Let's take a second. Thank the fans watching at home. We got 40 people in the chat. Make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Leave us a comment if you're feeling extra generous. Hit that join button. Definitely not required, but it does help. Appreciate all the ones who has done it, like Brandon Sanders and Racing there. 41 watching, 17 likes. Blake, what is that, man?
In the chat, I've learned, Christian, Paul Dino says Alan Duggar never smiles.
I mean, but he also told us it was pronounced Duggar too. So I mean, can we believe this guy?
Probably not.
Well, look at this battle back here. 15th position, Chris C. back here battling hard. Here's a 3-wide battle for 10th. 55 laps to go. I guess now it's getting a little bit more reasonable to try to push this hard.
Oh, wow. So Brandon Sanders Racing, Christian, says, I have made Alan smile. We do not want to know any details there.
I'm going to pull a Connor Gerard and pull one of his famous, comments in the chat. Pause.
Well, are you sure you didn't want to use the I am Vegeta, Christian?
Excuse me?
That's Connor's favorite saying at the end of the stream. He says something about being Super Vegeta or something.
I have no idea what that means. Connor, we love you, but I don't know what that is.
It's some Dragon Ball Z stuff, Christian. Come on.
Never seen an episode in my life.
Oh,
but
this guy.
We stay clean and green here. Alan Duggar now, trying to set his sights out there. Excuse me, it's actually pronounced Duggar. Alan Duggar from Louisiana. From Louisiana, apparently, because nothing is pronounced how it is here tonight.
Shane Parrish, though, it's been a big up and down night for him. We saw him running up front early on, involved in an incident, goes to the back. Well, here he is running second, Christian, looking to make a move for the race lead.
Down to the inside through turns 3 and 4. Is he going to make it stick through the tri-oval? Going to have to find out there. He's going to have the run down to the bottom. Alan Duggar has the speed out of the turn. Here comes Roland Collette trying to make his way into this battle. Is he going to look to the high side? Is that side by side for the lead? He's going to back off for the moment, but still side by side through turns 2. Down the backstretch they go.
Duggar going to hold on to the top spot for now, but the 66 of Parrish is not going to give up. He is still down on the bottom trying to make that thing stick.
Slides up the track, giving Duggar plenty of room, though. Roland Collette still following closely for third. Looks like he's going to try. He wants to respect his teammate there, but if they're battling that hard, you need to take advantage of it while you can.
Absolutely. I think Duggar's kind of got him right where he wants to. He's trying to make him burn his stuff up here, it appears, but let's see if Duggar can hold on to the spot. He's going to go down to the bottom.
Absolutely. Connor Gerard telling me to go watch Dragon Ball Z Abridged in the chat. And you know what, Connor? I'll make you a deal. I'll watch Dragon Ball Z if you join our Discord.
Oh, Connor, you have to join the Discord now.
But nonetheless here, Alan Duggar out front now has cleared the charging Shane there. Now going to be fighting for third here. Going to be dooring each other down the backstretch. What was that?
Door-to-door battle, and Christian, these guys racing for everything they got. And here comes the 25, Colt Huff, inserting himself up front.
Colt Huff trying to make his run there. Started just 3 positions back from where he is right now. We're going to go on board. Look at the focus in his eyes. What is he drinking tea?
Yes, he is sipping hot tea, Christian, and it is boiling hot.
I mean, he could sue whatever restaurant he bought that in from if he spills it on him.
That's probably the goal here, but we got a lap car coming up here. Race leader Alan Duggar going to have to keep his eye open, and that guy's got some damage.
Yeah, I mean, lap traffic all night in the Cup Series definitely played some drama into the thing. And wow, that lap car is almost a half a car up through the turn. They had to avoid him.
Drop back to the 5th position here. Randy Belk, after qualifying in the 10th spot, finding himself in the top 5. What are you seeing out of this guy here tonight, though, Christian? Michael Kurdzalik in the 10th position.
Currently running 10th. Been a quiet night for Michael there tonight from Louisville, Kentucky. But just, silent night. Not really gained too many, not really failed too many. But right behind him, though.
Did you just call it Louisville?
You know what? Don't even worry about that.
Well, hey, pretty solid run so far for Kurdzalik in the 10th position. Casey Wygen, after losing it earlier, we saw him trying to battle for the race lead, ended up losing it off the corner all the way back to 12th. He's probably got some junk tires now, too.
With all the name pronunciation nonsense we've had in the chat, do you think me saying that wrong is that all that bad?
Oh, no!
Oh, gosh, Alan Duggar!
What a save.
That's going to give. It's a gift to Roland Collette and Colt Huff. They're going to be side by side for the race lead. Alan Duggar cannot be too happy. Oh, my. We're going to have to see if we can get a replay of that.
Oh, 66.
66.
Yeah, just got into him.
I think Duggar had to let out of it a little bit there, but oh, my gosh.
Boy.
Cole Huff, your new race leader.
This changes everything, Christian. I mean, Duggar, right now, if this thing stays green, I kind of think he's out of it. He's going to have some, probably some flat spots on those tires. He's all the way back in 5th. So Colt Huff was just gifted the race lead from about the 3rd or 4th position. SB Motorsports asking if they're good on fuel. My guess is no, but we do not know for sure, but I seriously doubt they can go the rest of the way. We pull up your HMS TV pit strategy board. Last pit 21 laps ago, so that would mean they'd have to go 67 laps on the tank to make it.
Roland Collette hard into the wall on corner, exit out of 2. And Brandon Sanders Racing says there's about to be a fight between Duggar and Parrish, and Jesse Becker says Duggar is going to be pissed.
Boy, BSR Racing is not happy, but let's see if they can salvage the rest of this night. Still a long way to go for them, at least. Still 43 laps left here. Probably going to have to pit, which is probably going to help out Duggar to get some fresh tires. We know he's got a fast car.
You got a fast car. Sounds like something that Chris Estery would run, the song for that fast car remake.
I think you're definitely onto something there. Maybe that's something he should do.
Yeah, Alan Duggar, though, out there, 5th position. Cole Huff out front, getting a little bit of a challenge now. I cannot get comfortable because Roland Collette is still right there behind him. Got into the wall about 2 laps ago, but not wanting to give up the ghost here as the 33 of Randy Belk trying to make his way up to the front here in the 3rd position. Shane Parrish and Alan Duggar are right there in the 4th and 5th position, but here comes Parrish.
Nick Leah's in the chat asking, how does one enter the field? I'm not sure if they're taking any new entries, but I'll tell you what you can do, Nick. If you check the description out, there's a link to our Discord. Join our Discord. We'll shoot you over to door. Again, I'm not sure if they're taking new drivers or not, but we'll at least hook you up.
Yeah, we'll definitely get you to the people you need to talk to here. Randy Belk, currently 4th, Athens, Tennessee. I bet he's a Tennessee fan, Blake.
Absolutely. So after you join the Discord, you can head on over to HutchinsonMotorsportsTV.com and you go to our leagues page, and there's also oh no, never mind, there's not a link to that, so never mind, disregard that, but still check out the website. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, definitely a cool website, but Blake, come on, we got to give proper information here on Hutchinson Motorsports TV, man.
Oh no,
and hard into the wall, he's dead.
it's a 7, and boy, I tell you what, Scott Jones, I mean, this guy had some speed early on, but I think he needs to call it a night because this guy can't keep the car straight. So let's take a look here. Scott Jones loses it off the corner. He's down multiple laps. Might have got a little bump, but
yeah,
there you
and
have
he's
it.
got a beat ball now because he hit that receded part of the wall. Slides up the track. Car's having to avoid him. Hard impact for Scott Jones. Ladies and gentlemen, we lost him. Oh, God. Oh, viewer discretion is advised.
No, Christian, I've received word he's fine. Just 4 broken ribs.
Oh, they checked him out that fast?
Yes.
X-rays came back in and all?
X-rays are in. Scott Jones, 4 broken ribs. Hopefully he parks that 7 car off track, though.
Jesse Becker says it's been a rough time for Scott Johns.
Scoot Johns.
Scoot Johns. Okay, yeah, sorry.
Well, I tell you what, though, Christian, I will say this caution helps out Alan Duggar significantly. Now he can go down pit road, fix that car up, get 4 fresh tires, and he's going to be one to watch for sure. We still got 40 laps left to go about. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back here watching the Door to Door Cup Series presented by Mars Properties on Hutchinson Motorsports TV. We are back here at Vegas, and Christian under caution. Shane Parrish had an apology prepared for the 12 of Alan Duggar.
Yeah, he did. And what a definitely a good apology there. And sorry, distracted there. Field is set. It was a heartfelt apology for Alan Duggar. I mean, I would have accepted it if I was him. He said, you know, I'm sorry, dude. Go watch the replay. I deeply regret what happened. But Stephen Bird out there, and I'm just receiving word that Connor Gerard is in the Discord. Apparently, is he?
No way.
Are you card Doug?
Not a chance. Is that really the real Connor Gerard? But hey, we are still clean and green. Now, Christian, you mentioned Stephen Bird was your race leader. He last pit on lap 109, 30 laps ago. We'll see how this plays out for the 14.
Roland Collette, though, making quick work of it on the bottom side there. Those tires cannot be too happy if he pit that long ago here. And here comes somebody 3 wide for second right now. That's the 0-2 of Pacey.
Oh, the 66 going down. You know, these two, they got together earlier. They're 3 wide now. Duggar going to hold on to the second position.
Got an intense battle here. Door-to-door Cup Series, 35 laps to go. Alan Duggar to the second position, looking back to what was his. He says, the lead belongs to me. It may have been stolen from me once, but I'm coming back for it.
Christian, we have confirmation. Connor Gerard is in the Hutchinson Motorsports TV Discord. So you're watching Dragon Ball Z Abridged.
Oh, man. I've never watched a single anime in my life.
Jesse, we have to make sure Christian lives up to his word here. So get ready to download some Dragon Ball Z Abridged. Stephen Bird's dropping like a rock on them old junk tires.
I will watch at least the first episode for you, Connor, and make a fair assessment on the show for you there, buddy. I appreciate it. Welcome to the Discord.
Nick in the chat also joined the Discord. Appreciate you guys joining in. You know, if you got a Discord, check out our description. Join it today. We got all kinds of cool stuff going on there. Check out the Hutchinson Motorsports TV.com website. That can also direct you to the Discord. But Roland Collette, your race leader, 33 laps left to go here. Christian Alan Duggar, though, reeling them in back up to second.
Hunter Bogdan went off track back there. He stayed off the track for almost 3 seconds. We got to see what happened to Bogdan before Duggar catches this race leader.
Here's
He's
Hunter Bogdan.
all alone.
Yeah, he's just all over the place. There you have it.
And goes through, cuts the grass here at Vegas for them.
And they're going to send him a bill for that for sure. Roland Collette, though, go ahead, Christian, as he's your race leader.
Just to say, Roland Collette leading the field. Alan Duggar patiently waiting. Connor Gerard says, I have to watch all the movies as well. Let's take baby steps, Connor, okay? I'm not an anime fan at all.
Let's be fair here. I mean, Christian hasn't watched a movie probably in years, right, Christian?
I don't watch the last TV show I watched was Yellowstone. The last TV show I watched before that was Breaking Bad, if that says anything for you. And I promise you, the last movie I watched was what's that movie with Danielle, if she's watching, could tell you, where it has The Rock and Moana. That's the last movie I watched. So yeah.
I think I know what we're gonna do. We're gonna have a Discord stream movie night, and we're gonna be watching some Dragon Ball Z with Connor Gerard.
We gotta do that, Connor. I will do that for you, there, buddy. We're gonna have a Discord Dragon Ball Z night.
30 laps left to go. I can't wait for this race to end so we can hang out with Connor Gerard in the HMS TV Discord. 29 left to go as they cross the line. Roland Collette, your race leader. Now, Christian, if you could repick your winner right now at this moment, who are you taking? Are you taking Duggar, the best car, or are you taking Roland Collette in the clean air?
Alan Duggar will win this race if he doesn't get into the wall again like he just did off 2. But Alan Duggar going to reel in Roland Collette and get around him. BSR versus PBR Racing, which is Pacey, back here in the third position. He's going to try to ruin this BSR Pouty out front.
Yeah, now, Christian, don't discount this 02 car. I mean, he was giving Alan Duggar a run for his money before he lost it off the corner earlier in this race. Well, right now, he's got another shot at it. So all these guys in the top 3 definitely have a good shot to win this race here in Vegas.
Absolutely. Looking back there, Ken Campbell making a run out front. Ken Campbell, also hosts us on his YouTube channel. You can watch his POV perspective. He talks you through the race. You hear us playing in the background. A very good production over there. Campbell Racing on YouTube. Is that right, Blake?
Absolutely. Campbell Racing on YouTube. Give them a like, follow, subscribe, all that good stuff. Trying to make a move, take over the 4th position, sitting in 5th right now.
And Campbell working his way up front as we go up to Roland Collette, your race leader. 27 laps to go. He just hopes Alan Duggar, slips on it somehow and is not able to get around him. As there he goes, making a little mistake here, opening the door to Pacey. Going to be side by side for second, not quite, almost there. As they head to turn 1, they are side by side.
Christian Paul Dino in the chat wants us to watch Brokeback Mountain.
Alan Duggar gets a little bit loose off the turn there, head down the backstretch. Gonna lose the 2nd position to Pacey, up 26
Is this thing
position.
on? Is it? Oh, caution is out.
Hunter Bogdan crashed again. Stopped right there at the bottom of turn 4. He's all alone. I don't know what he's
This guy off the
doing.
track, Christian. I'm
He's
sorry.
not-
Hunter Bogdan, you need to park it, buddy. You're embarrassing yourself right now.
He goes into the pits and oh my.
That Jerky Boys 01 car, it's slow, it's junk, it's uncontrollable. Park that thing.
Oh my goodness.
That's going to change a lot here, though, Christian. We're going to have a rowdy restart. If you thought these restarts have been crazy so far, you've seen nothing yet because we've got just 24 laps left to go. We're going to take a quick break before we get back here in Vegas, and let's see if we can get a finish with the Door-to-Door Cup Series presented by Mars Properties. We are back here in Vegas with the Door-to-Door Cup Series. And Christian, Connor Gerard in the chat is wondering who's driving the pace car.
That driving the pace car tonight is WWE legend and soon-to-be Hall of Famer, The Miz.
Oh, wow. We got The Miz driving the pace car. Connor Gerard knows a thing or two about The Miz. And, in real life tonight, I'm sure Connor knows this, but Tiffy Time was actually driving the pace car.
Absolutely. The Miz is Las Vegas' own. He joins company from people from Las Vegas into WWE. Ryback, Solo Sikoa, and Karrion Kross, Maurice, other people that lived in Las Vegas. But the field is set. These fans have not sat down once all night. It's been a historical night here at Hutchinson Motorsports TV. Connor Gerard joined the Discord. You know, we got a great race here at Las Vegas in the Door-to-Door Cup Series presented by Mark Properties. And the field is about to go racing here. We're going to see if we can decide this thing here tonight through the juicy spider restart zone. Roland Collette leads the field to green.
Green flag in the air as we check out these beautiful HMS TV wall cams as they are side by side. Roland Collette holds on to the race lead.
Through 1 and 2, the field is racing hard. The Miz is cursed, Jesse, but he's driving the pace car. But nonetheless, down the backstretch, you got somebody chunking it back there in the back, Blake. Oh my, they are destroyed, whoever that was.
We're still clean and green, though, Christian. 22 laps remain here with the Door-to-Door Cup Series in Vegas. Can Roland Collette hold off his teammate? Alan Duggar's been the dominant car all night long.
Alan Duggar to the outside here. We got some BSR racing each other here. Very close battle here, within a second of each other, within a tenth of a second, as they widen the gap a little bit.
New Age Bannon in the chat says, sorry, got here late. What's going on here? Well, you're missing a great race because these guys have been duking it out all night long here in Vegas. Just 20 laps remain. Alan Duggar's been the dominant car all night long, but his teammate, Roland Collette, holds on to the race lead.
New Age Bandit also asks, where's Ty? He's running 11th. Been an interesting race for him. He's had an incident or two here tonight.
Or 7.
Or 7, that's accurate here. But Roland Collette, 20 laps to go. I don't think Alan Duggar has what it takes to get around him. Ty Robinson will be on top, but 3 wide. Chris Essery in front of him. He's in a hornet's nest that he needs to get himself out of, or he's going to make it 8.
You know, we have Alan Duggar's sister in the chat. Christian said he doesn't have what it takes. What do you think of that? I believe it's Christian. Let us know.
Yeah, that is Christian in the chat. I mean, gonna see how this one goes. Jake Rife in the chat says that Casey's over there saying, go, 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 go. That's right. You go, Casey, go. And also, he asked if he said his legs hurt. Can he please sit down?
Well, there's not time to sit down now, Christian. There's only 18 laps left to go. Roland Collette, still your race leader. We got Pacey Wygen in the 3rd spot right behind Alan Duggar.
Pacey Wygen, 3rd place, trying to roll Duggar down. You know, Duggar got a little loose, and Pacey actually got around him earlier. But, this race just got turned even more upside down. Oh, and Brandon Sanders Racing is not about to like this one.
Uh-oh, Isaac Treese involved. Let's take a look here, folks.
Oh.
One more
Fast
time.
and Furious! Isaac Treese is doing his drifting. He's practicing drifting out here tonight.
Yeah, get the Tokyo Drift song ready to roll. So let's see this one more time, and let's rewind this here manually. Hang on, folks. See if he had some help. I don't think he did, though. I think he just loses it. That's what it looks like to me.
Well, he's in a tight quartered racing here. Yeah. No, he just definitely loses it here, practicing his drift skills. Brandon said in the race, he says we won't talk about it. Get it off the screen, Blake. Get it off the screen.
Oh, sorry, Brandon.
We're not going to talk about it anymore. Why are we on Isaac? Okay. Back here, up front, Roland Collette. You know, bump drafting the pace car. He's hitting them. Is he going to bring it down pit road? This is going to be interesting. Who pits? Who stays out? Pace, Shane, excuse me if I could use my words, is staying high like he isn't going to pit.
Here they go into pit road. Are they going to stay in or stay out? No takers up front.
Alan Duggar doesn't go in. They're still at the last second like they're about to pit. My, oh, my. Does anybody come in? Steven Berg does, but my, oh, my. That was interesting.
Hunter Bogdan down pit road, so.
That might be a winning strategy for him.
Yeah, I tell you what, he needs to try something. Because that 01 car, Hunter Bogdan, he hasn't been very good tonight. Let's just be honest, Christian. Tell you what, though, let's just take a short break. We want to show off some of these awesome commercials we got made. We'll be right back.
quick cut. Double check the steering wheel. Push roller.
Gentlemen, start your engine.
Nice and smooth. Get it all done all day long. Got a good feeling about today, guys.
Donnie Kite's gonna get through it all and score his first career win in the Saturday Night Racing League Cup Series. What a finish!
Too little, too late from behind, and Sebastian Marin, your first repeat top split winner of the qualifying series.
He knew it was just a matter of time. Hunter Sr. is victorious.
Josh Adams taking the win at Iowa.
Juicy Spider Motorsports takes home the 1, 2, 3 finish. We are back here in Vegas. Going to be 13 laps left to go about once we take the green flag. Christian, this is caution number 12.
I mean, don't let that fool you. This has been a very exciting race here tonight. I mean, I haven't sat down at all, and I don't know why any of the fans would have to.
Oh, yeah, Christian, I haven't either. I've been standing this entire time, but the field is set. Pace car is in here in Vegas. Front row going to be Colette on the inside, Duggar on the outside as they roll towards the Juicy Spider restart zone. Green flag in the air.
Rolling Colette gets it rolling on the bottom side there. Here comes Alan Duggar. Alan does not get the run he wants, but here comes Pacey on the bottom side trying to hold Allen off as they head through the turn down the backstretch. 14 laps to go. This is still anybody's race. Pacey going to cut off Alan Duggar heading down the backstretch, Blake.
Still out front, Roland Collette, your race leader. Pacey Widget in second. Alan Duggar stuck on the top here. He's going to fall on the line in third, and man, what a tough break. Black flag for Michael Reeves, but Alan Duggar thought he had this race won about 50 laps ago. Well, now he's got a lot of work to do.
Michael Reeves might have spun through pit road because he was off track before that black flag, Blake.
Yeah, let's see if he can get that black cleared as Shane Parrish finds himself fourth with Ken Campbell fifth, followed by Colt Huff, Randy Bell, Danny Carpenter, Ty Robinson, and Chris Essery rounding out your top 10.
Intense racing up front here. Roland Collette out front. There's a cameraman standing in the infield there. Duggar now in third. This was his race, but I don't know.
Paul Dino in the chat says, will Roland collect the win or collect his car? We're going to find out here in just 12 laps, Christian.
Pacey is trying to steal this one from him. Pacey fast all night long, up 26 positions. Is your hard charger here tonight. The only one better than him is the 54 of Terry Orr, but he's all the way back into 13th position. So, my oh my, not better than him, but second to him, excuse me.
Clean and green. Christian, you think we'll make it to the finish here, or are these guys going to wad them up one more time?
I am going to refuse to answer that. Pacey hard into the wall there.
Well, there's the answer. Scott Farrell off track. Let's take a look.
Isaac Therese too, Blake. Oh, he went off track, maybe avoiding it? I don't. Oh,
He just wanted
airtime.
Yeah, I think he just wanted some air there.
Let's watch Isaac Therese's view because he was definitely involved.
Boy, it's been a rough back half of this race for the 20 of Treese. Oh, he just gets turned and hard to the wall. Man, he got jumped, Christian.
Yeah, I mean, I almost want to say there was some net code there.
Nope, no net code, Christian. That's just dumped.
Oh yeah. Oh God, hard impact. That. Forget what I said about the net code. That was just plain, just bam, dead. Oh,
absolutely. Well, BSR Racing may have two seats open. I don't know if if Isaac Treese is okay after that one.
Brandon's going to have to let us know in the chat, but I mean, it's been a rough night for BSR. My, oh my. Blake, that one's kind of on you. You were talking about they're going to wad it up one more time. So, I mean, I think Brandon should send a bill to you for that car.
Oh, no. That's not fair, Christian. Come on.
I mean, you did. Cody Keller in the chat is correct. You did speak that one into existence.
Well, all I know, Christian, is Colin in the chat says Terry is a weapon. He's talking about Terry Orr, who just junked the 20 of Trees. So, I mean, we can't really defend him after that. But, hey, that's his first incident he's caused of the night. Oh, no. Drunken Spider. He just overrode us. Christian, this guy's like a hacker. I didn't even want to give him access. Well, here he is.
Wow, look at the shots he's getting here. Trying to put, don't, oh, wow. Look at that. I just Motorsports TV on, is he going to land it on the roof? What is he doing?
Oh, no. Don't. Come on, dude. Really?
Isn't this getting a little old there, Drunken? You flying through the window nets of people's cars? Watch out for Terry's arm there. And there it is on top of Orr's car.
Well, I'm so glad he took over control just to do that, Christian. But, hey, nonetheless, we are about to drop the hammer and go green. Christian, just about 7 laps left to go here. Who's going to win this race? Front row's a little bit different. It's going to be the 9 of Colette on the inside and the 02 of Wygent on the top.
This race is getting more intense than it ever was before. Alan Duggar is going to be tough on this restart. If I'm him, I'm trying to go before Roland does. Push him. Be the one to restart this race. I tell you what, if this race gets any more intense, I'm about to take my shirt off again here.
Oh, man. Christian, this is disgusting.
I can't help my excitement, Blake. We got a super chat. Colin Bester, $1.69 again.
Let's go.
Thank you, Colin. We really appreciate it here. All the fans watching at home, let's take a look at the watch count. We have 44 watching right now. Welcome to Hutchinson Motorsports TV.
47.
It says, interview Brandon Sanders after the race. He may pull a Richard Childress and throws the punches. You know, Richard Childress, anytime he gets interviewed, he talks about how blue-collared he is. So, Brandon Sanders, let's hear it. Are you blue-collar?
Well, he'll let us know that. But Christian, Paul Dino in the chat says Terry is Trevor's teammate, so he wants an explanation from Trevor. So I'm going to blame Trevor for that incident as well, Christian.
Trevor, our being a points leader coming into this thing here tonight, didn't even race and
Cost 2
lost his points lead and cost 2 wrecks. Didn't even get on the track. My, oh my.
Yeah, well, it looks like the pace car is in. Christian Field is set, rolling towards the juicy Spider restart zone here in Vegas. Green flag in the air.
Here they come through the tri-oval. You have Alan Duggar on the bottom, all over the back bumper of the 9 machine of Colette. They head through the turn. Alan Duggar not able to keep the momentum going as Pacey's going to pull him back using that side draft. Heading down the backstretch, 7 laps to go. They have the run. Roland Colette just inching away. Here comes Shane Parrish back into 4th position, Blake.
In front of Parrish, going to be Duggar in that 12 machine. He's been the dominant car all night long, just hasn't found a way to get around the 02 and the 9 here to end this race.
6 laps to go. Pacey and Allen both want a shot to win this race. Roland Colette doesn't want them to. They're going to have to do something, though, because Roland is fast here. Pacey is trying to be faster, but not there yet, Blake, as they head through the tri-oval to 5 to go.
In the chat, Brandon Sanders is demanding a response from Trevor Baxter, saying if he asked Terry Orr to junk his driver.
I mean, whoa, Brandon Sanders just told me I need to hold his watch.
Oh, no. Get him. Oh, man, Christian, it's out of our hands now. But right now, Roland Colette, your race leader, is going to be 4 laps left to go. If this thing stays green, I see that 9 car probably parking it in victory lane.
I mean, I have to say so, too, here. 4 laps to go now. 4 more times around the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. We're on board. Looking back, Roland Colette, Terry Orr has a black flag. We're not sure what happened there.
Black flag, his crew is fighting Brandon Sanders, and we got one turned here. Still green for now, but are we going to get the caution? There it is, caution.
We are going to go green, white. Watch out!
Oh! Oh, my.
Focus! No breaks with it. You know what I mean?
Oh my goodness, let's see this replay here, Christian. There you have it. Man, oh man, Stephen Bird involved in the incident. And look at this, Christian. I mean, my God, this is about an hour after.
Bam!
Wham!
Wham!
My God. Tom Hagelin, you know that pedal to the left of the gas. You know what that one does? Christian, can you tell him?
I mean, you got the left of the gas there, Blake. It's I don't know. All I use is the right one.
Yeah, you know, you got a skinny pedal that makes the car go, and then you got some square/rectangle shaped pedal, and we're not real sure what that one does, and I don't think he is either, Christian. Tom Hagelin, junk.
Oh, my God. We got some shade in the chat. Colin says most deserving black flag. I guess he's talking about the black flag that went to Terry Orr.
Hey, absolutely, you know. Crew is fighting on pit road, so the driver gets a black flag. That is unfortunate for him, but man, Christian, this changes everything. We're going to rack them up, going to have an overtime finish here with the door-to-door Cup Series.
My, oh my, this is intense racing. Cody Keller in the chat says, looked like he was looking for a reason to be done with that race. I mean, if you're back there in the back and a race like this, I mean, I guess I'd want to be done with it too.
You know, Christian, I mean, I can't say I haven't done it. I've been in a hosted race or two, and I'm running last. There's a big pile up, and, you know, those intrusive thoughts just kind of kick in. And you just kind of turn towards the car that's wrecked, and you hit them full speed. And that's what we saw there.
You mean if someone's turned sideways in it, you just go, Leroy Jenkins, and then bam, right?
That's the way to do it. But, folks, we're going to drop the hammer and go green here shortly. You're watching the Door-to-Door Cup Series presented by Mars Properties. Don't you go anywhere. Click the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Drop a comment. Let us know who you think's going to win this race. We'll be right back. We are back here in Vegas. Christian, everything we thought we knew about this race, throw it out the window. It's going to be an overtime finish here tonight.
Absolutely, and I just can't wait to see what becomes of it, Blake. I mean, this has been a race of the ages. I do say so myself.
Cody Keller says, what are the Vegas odds on the pace car taking the checkered? That's a good question, Cody. I'm not sure how many green-white checkers we get, Christian, you know?
I'm checking right now. I believe it's only one, which means we got pretty daggone good odds that the pace car does take the check.
Yeah, well, all that means
it is one.
Just one. So this is the only green-white checkered, folks. If they wad it up, we're going to finish under caution, and the pace car is going to take the checkered. But the pace car is in field, is set, rolling towards the Juicy Spider restart zone for the final time. Green flag in the air.
This decides all of the marbles. The cards are on the table. Roll the dice. We're in Las Vegas. Here they come through turns 1 and 2. Alan Duggar all over the back bumper of the race leader, but Pacey's right there to his outside. They head down the backstretch. 2 laps to go. Seems like everyone in the back's keeping it straight here. Roll and Collect goes to the outside as they head in the free blade.
Through turns 3 and 4, we're going to get to the white flag. It's looking like not going to finish under yellow this time. Through the tri-oval, Roland Collette takes the white flag. Final time around here in Vegas.
race them back to the line. Roland Collette goes through turns 1 and 2 unchallenged at the moment. This is Pacey's last chance to get a run off of the turn and make something happen. He's clear for second. Down the backstretch they go. Pacey looking to the outside. Blake take us home.
Through turns 3 and 4 for the final time. Roland Collette out front from the bottom. Goes to the top. Checkered flag waving through the tri-oval. Roland Collette wins in Las Vegas.
I think they were wrecking back there behind the line. Roland Collette wins this race. Pacey Widget in second. 26 positions up from where he started, I might add. And Shane Parrish, Mars Properties driver, finishes third here tonight. Alan Duggar fourth. My, oh my.
And rounding out your top 5, how about this? Chris Essery, after being involved in some incidents early on, but Roland Collette gets the job done. Christian, we're going to gather some guys for some race interviews. We'll be right back, folks. Don't you go anywhere. Click the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Head on over to HutchinsonMotorsportsTV.com, the best website on the internet, I might add. And we'll be right back for some top 3 interviews. We are back here in Vegas. This one is in the books here. Christian, Roland Collette got the job done, brings home the win.
And a very impressive win at that in a race that looked like it could be anyone's, especially at that last green-white checker finish. Roland Collette brings it home, but let's start talking to some people here tonight. Blake, if you're ready, we're going to get some interviews going.
Oh, I'm more than ready, Christian.
Ladies and gentlemen, this was the Door-to-Door Racing League presented by Mars Properties. And finishing third place tonight in the number 68 machine, or 66, Shane Parrish. Shane, what number are you?
I am the 66. It's my fault. I had the wrong. I mean, I was 68 at the beginning of the season. I traded with the guy for 66. I think he went 86. And I loaded up the car, but I loaded in the 2025 season. So I apologize. It's fixed now. I guess it just got to me.
Yeah, no problem with that. Especially no problem for you. You finished third on the night. Walk us through that race and the battle you had at the end with Alan Duggar there.
Yeah, it was crazy. I want to apologize again to Alan Duggar. He come off the 2. He got a little tight loose or something, and he checked up. I checked up real quick. I slammed back in the gas right after, so I wouldn't get into him. I got tight a little bit up off the hill and barely touched him in the rear there, and he was in the lead, and I know that really hurt him for the rest of the race. So I apologize again. I was not on purpose, man. Watch the replay, please. I would never do that to anybody. So again, I can't apologize enough. But the race, as far as the race, just crazy racing, just a lot of hard racing. Not the kind of racing I really care for, but I had fun tonight. Had a good time. Top 3. It's been better than what I've had lately. At least I wasn't wrecked out.
Yeah, definitely an up and down night all evening for you, Shane. You were running up front, had to go to the back and find yourself up to the top 3. I mean, you kind of already walked us through this race, so I guess before you head out, got any shout-outs or anything to add for our fans tuned in, watching?
I want to shout out to everybody in the league that runs the league. Does a great job. You guys up there in the booth, love listening to y'all. My sponsor, Miles on the Car. If anybody out there needs a vacation rental property house that's just been newly remodeled right down near the ocean in North Carolina, set me up, send me a message. I'll set you up with a really good price. Other than that, thank Ryko for the setup and just appreciate everybody. Had a great time. Thank you.
Thank you, Shane. Great run tonight, putting it on the podium here in Vegas.
All righty, ladies and gentlemen, that was your second place finisher here tonight. Third place, sorry, I'm not getting ahead of myself. But finishing second, as I just mentioned, is going to be Pacey. This is Blake and Christian up in the booth. You got a copy on us?
Yeah, I got you.
Welcome in. You battled Alan Duggar side by side. It seemed like for the last 30 laps of that race. A very close battle, and I guess that's probably what cost you getting to Roland. Walk us through that last battle of the race there, Pacey.
Yeah, I mean, it was just side by side next gen at a mile and a half. I mean, air kind of plays to your demise and to your benefit, so just depends on where you're hitting it. But no, it was an awesome battle between Duggar and myself. Kind of bummed that I only got a P2 out of the deal, but it was still a really good showing. Finally, after so many attempts of trying to get up here, I finally made it to the booth. So.
Yeah, Pacey, I mean, you had good speed all night long. Earlier in the run, you and Duggar were battling. Looked like you lost it coming off the corner. Maybe walk us through that incident.
So I had timed the restart perfectly. Got to stick to the outside, and going into one, he drifted up the track, and me not wanting to take him or myself out, I lifted off the gas, and as soon as I lifted, the car unloaded, and it just started going around. I'm honestly not sure how I saved it, but we saved it, held on to it, and managed to get back up. But no, it was just some weird error thing, I would assume, or a mixture of the air and the car unloading by lifting off the throttle.
Well, I mean, you were definitely pretty good in traffic. As our fans know, you were the hard charger tonight. You started back in 28th, end up finishing second here.
Yeah, it was a really fun race.
Yeah, well, hey, great job out there tonight, putting it on the podium for, I believe, the first time this season, and I'm sure we'll hear from you plenty more. But before you head out, you got any shout-outs for our fans watching at home?
Yeah. Shout out to you guys for broadcasting. Everybody, all the admins that put this league on, and obviously got to shout out my teammates and congratulate Roland on his win, and also say that it was just a really, really, really awesome battle between the three of us there at the end.
An awesome battle indeed. Finishing second place here tonight at 26 positions gained. Heck of a show for Pacey. Thank you there.
Yep.
But now, ladies and gentlemen, Las Vegas Motor Speedway did not disappoint here in the door-to-door racing league presented by Mars Properties. And your race winner tonight for BSR Racing is going to be the number 9 Chevy of Roland Collette. Roland, this is Blake and Christian up in the booth. Walk us through that interesting end to a race there, having to hold off Pacey, having to hold off Allen and Shane. How'd you do it?
Well, man, I just had the clean air. I decided to take 2 tires on that last pit stop. Just to get the track position and get that clean air. And we managed to hang on and win this thing.
Yeah, Roland, I mean, you had good speed all night long. You were kind of overshadowed by your teammate, Alan Duggar, all night, and then Duggar ended up bringing home a P4 tonight. So it has to feel pretty good, though, to bring home the win for BSR.
Yeah, it feels great. We made the right adjustments on our pit strategy, and really wasn't going our way in stage 2, but because it was just really hard to pass tonight, and the only way you could pass somebody is to get on somebody's right rear. And anyways, we just did our best, kept our head in it, and we just drove up to the front and got the win.
Well, yeah, you did a great job, Roland. Before you head out, though, for the evening, do you have any shout-outs or anything to add for our fans watching here at home?
Yeah, I just want to thank Easy Dealing Wheels and Tires for sponsoring us this season, and they've been great help jumping on board this year. And just want to thank BSR for letting me join their team. And it's been a blast. We've been practicing really hard for this week. We've been running a lot of NIS races, and just shout out to them, and shout out to you guys for broadcasting. You guys do a phenomenal job. Yeah, just want to thank Ryko and Kim Byron, all of them over there at Ryko Performance. Sean Conklin for getting these setups really good. So just can't wait to go next week at Darlington and see what we can do there.
Well, congratulations here tonight in Las Vegas. Roland Collette wins with the Door-to-Door Cup Series.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, what a race that was. My, oh my. Blake, I can't. My, what a race.
I'm pumped up, Christian. That was a heck of a finish. You can finally put your shirt back on, but Roland Collette gets the job done. With BSR Racing. Brandon Sanders, I'm sure they're upset Alan Duggar only brought home a P4 finish after having the best car leading 99 laps, but it has to feel good that his teammate, Roland Collette, is the one to find victory lane.
Definitely so. I mean, Roland Collette taking it home for BSR, a horrible night for BSR, you know, a tragic night indeed. Like, Nicholas Gozzi.
Lost one of their drivers, Nicholas Gozzi. He is gone. We'll see who is sitting in that ride next week, because we know Brandon Sanders is going to fill that ride.
I mean, you got to. Money talks.
That's business, and Brandon Sanders is a businessman, Christian. But, hey, that's going to round things out here in Vegas. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Our chat was just blowing up all night long. We were at about 45 to 50 viewers the entire night, so appreciate our diehard fans tuned in here tonight. Be sure to check out the description. Join the Hutchinson Motorsports TV Discord. Check out the HutchinsonMotorsportsTV.com website. Click the like button. Subscribe to the channel. All that good stuff, folks. Till next time. With Christian Taylor, I'm Blake Hutchinson. We'll see you back here tomorrow night with the Wheels America Racing Cup Series. That's all I got.
Blizzard.